go. Yay. Here we go.
That's
Okay.
not a downbeat. A downbeat is when everybody's doing something and then you just jump into it.
Yeah, we will.
You just
Everyone
said
started
downbeat.
laughing on the way in.
and
All
then-
right, we're gonna get started today.
That's not a downbeat.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
farting.
No, it is, sorta.
Sort of.
Guys, I'm really interested to see how our Wi-Fi does with 3 people on
Our
it while
Wi-Fi is
streaming.
more than okay.
What could go
We,
wrong?
we've had like 6 devices going at one point. I'm
Really,
sure.
what could go wrong?
Oh boy.
I think
All right.
we're okay with multiple clicks.
So,
Oh damn.
episode 50. Huzzah. Not the 50th upload, not the 50th session, just the 50th episode, because that makes sense.
Okay.
50th episode, about
Week
4
50.
years to play.
But not
Well,
really.
like, of this campaign. It would probably be like 60 or 65, I'm guessing. Probably 60-ish. We started it from day one, but we didn't. So there.
Nice.
Actually,
Blaming
no.
all of us
I guess
is
the
that
whole
we
the
forgot.
whole Huxley thing was maybe 65 or 70, whatever.
Excellent.
All right, so we are gonna go through. Everyone has given me what their character wants to do for the next month. I have planned out some scenes. We're gonna go scene by scene. Some of them might be long, some of them might be short. I have no idea. And I'm gonna do chronological order, and then towards the end, there's gonna be a few things that I'll kind of like, you know, here's another thing that you did that I just didn't really have a scene for.
Another one.
So we're starting on the 14th, and we're gonna go to the 15th a month later. So 31 days, I guess. So yeah. Scene number 1. Elros. You have gone to Tim's house. I don't have the map for that anymore. So here you are at Tim's house.
You actually found it?
God, don't make me listen to Ellie Rose talk.
What does that
Wow.
even mean? I think it was over here somewhere. Yeah, he found it. I mean, he spent most of the day looking around and he figured it out. So Elros, you walk up to Tim's house.
Yeah.
And you eat an apple slice.
Mm.
Make a con save.
I just went and got this because I'm like, man, there's no chance I find it first before anyone else says anything. I've been bamboozled by myself.
Yeah, it was a lucky day. It was a good day.
How many locate objects did I have to use this time? Just so I can understand my spells.
For what? Oh, I don't
I was
know.
looking for the couch with
3.
locate object.
That's right.
Right,
Have we like long rested and shit?
Yeah. It's the next day. So yesterday was the end of session came yesterday
Okay.
at night, and we have now jumped to the morning. Yeah. It's currently like midday, maybe like 2 o'clock-ish.
So I was told Black with 2Ks did something weird near the door, so I'm going to look for a secret button
All right,
or something.
make an investigation check.
Like feeling around, maybe like something that looks like it's a wall. It's actually not a wall type thing.
Sounds good.
Oh god. Let's go.
All right. So you reach out to the door, and you're like, "Oh, I wonder if anything." Oh, and you press a button, just immediately. You don't hear anything, but after like 5 seconds or so, you're like, "Oh, maybe that doesn't do anything," and then the door opens, and little Tim, Mr. Tim, is standing there, wearing kind of like almost like what's the right, like welding glasses almost. And he looks at you, and he's like,
The hood thing?
yeah, the kind of the hood, like, shield face thingy. And he just goes, well, good morning.
Good morning, Tim. Nice to see you again.
How you do?
Well, so we did stop that Hellfire Engine thing, but I swear you said something about helping me also, and I didn't see anything about fighting Magum, and everyone's been telling me that you're a Fae, which means you're tricky, so I think you helped me without me realizing it, and I don't know what to do. And I didn't want to go walk around the sub-city again, randomly, in the dark. So, is there any chance you can help me more? Or either that, or I'll start doing the favors and then help me?
He kind of bounces back and forth between, like, this guy's an idiot, and like, oh, he actually knows that, and this guy's, oh, like a couple of the, like every other sentence practically, and he just goes, why don't you come on in? Yeah, and he like opens the door a little farther. Coffee, tea?
Uh, no, just water would be great.
Water. He walks off in the other room.
I'm gonna sit on my new favorite couch.
Yeah, this couch has been the target of many a spell lately. All right. He comes back in with like a little teacup full of water that he hands you. It's on a plate and everything. And he just goes, "Well, congratulations on the Hellfire engine."
I didn't realize it was gonna be so, big and horrifying. Like, like it sounds horrible, but like,
Pretty sure that's
I don't know,
exactly what I told you.
yeah, but it's a lot bigger than anything I've seen, especially when it drives itself and slaps you with an electric mace type of thing. I don't know. It wasn't very fun.
Right. And like takes a sip of his tea. So I don't currently have any favors for you to do, but I did help you. That's right. I did, didn't I? He's like,
You said you did.
yeah, no,
But
I did.
I don't know.
Of course.
Okay, so if I go back to the same place, likely means there's something there? Or
Yep.
does that mean that you said something that I just completely missed and I have no idea what's happened?
No, I gave you the right path. Perfect location.
Oh, shit.
Probably.
And any chance you know where that was in the sub-city?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, like how to get through the sub-city. It's confusing as fuck. It took us like a half day just to get out while knowing the way out.
He like leans in a little. He's like, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I don't walk around,
That's what I thought.
but I do know how to get there. Yeah.
Okay, so this is gonna be one of those things where you're gonna say I can drop you off there, then I'm gonna say, well, I'm by myself, and then I'm probably gonna die.
No, that's a horrible idea. That's a stupid fucking idea.
Yeah, that's so.
So don't do
Is there
that.
any chance if I can grab a couple people, you could drop us off
Sure.
another time? It's not like I can't, find your house again. By
Sure.
the way, I like the place. It's in a nice part of the city.
No, it's not.
Well,
Look around you. Look out the window.
I grew up in a lot smaller and worse areas.
God, that's awful.
Well, I mean,
Well, all right. I
a
mean,
lot of people do. This is pretty decent. Like you have a couch.
why are you so keen on finding this guy anyway? Oh, you
Because-
said about the dragon egg or something, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone else that can. I mean, if you want to say there's someone else that can help me, but literally, I'm just gonna pull out the note. This is what the fuck I've got. No one else has really told me where to go or knows much, so
He's gonna look at it. Oh. He is gonna be busy, right?
that's what you said. But I mean, it's either wait a whole month and do nothing.
That's not that
Because
long.
It's a long time when you want to do something.
Well, yeah, but you got other things to do. You can be young.
I mean, my family's too far away to go back quickly, and
Well, then
Oh.
you just find something.
I am trying to. I just pull up the note again.
He's really not gonna be accessible.
Well, so I've heard he runs these. I don't remember if it's you that told this, but he runs games, right? He
Yep.
plans like games for a long time. What exactly are the games? So I have a feeling it's one of those things where if you win, you can talk to him type thing.
That is probably exactly what it is. I've never done it, but about well, how long was it? 120 years? 130 years ago? I don't know. He declared himself the I don't know, master of the city or something. He said it was his city after another guy left. I don't know. Like he owns the place, and I guess this is a stupid flex. He's been doing it for decades now.
So he's the High Arbiter, whatever that's called.
Oh God, no.
Supreme Arbiter.
No. He just underlord master kind of thing.
So no one actually listens to him at all about that.
Well, I mean, if you want money or information, of course you're gonna listen to him. Not me. Tim like sits up a little straighter, like.
Well, any idea what the games are?
Well, usually, you John through perilous traps and monsters and puzzles. He really likes his puzzles.
Well, 2 of those I can do. Any ideas how to know how to get through puzzles?
Bring your smarter friends. And he like kind of smiles a little bit.
So if I come back with the smarter friends, you're not gonna drop us off at the same spot and have to go look around the sub city for the next month?
I can drop you off there. Give me like I don't know, a bunch of days. Come back in
In like 6 hours?
God,
3
no,
hours.
not even close. Way longer than that. Let's do like 6, 8 days.
Looks at my watch that I don't have. I don't know what
Perfect.
today's date is. I'll try to remember 6 to 8 days, and it'll be 6 days.
Make it
so.
8.
All right, see you in 6 days.
He'll take your cup.
And thank you for the water. It was good.
8 days sounds great. See you then. And he'll like close the door behind you. All right, and you leave into the city for whatever the fuck you're gonna do next.
I'm gonna make sure I very specifically remember how to get to this place.
Okay. Yeah. Once you know, it's probably like if you take the time to retrace it, I think it's gonna be fair enough that you will find it. Okay. So that evening now, next scene, Demi, who doesn't exist, is on a date with Brennan, who does exist. And once again, Brenny is this Brenny. Oh boy, I just combined them there. Brennan is this human guy. He's bulky, strong, probably 6 feet tall, brown hair, very hairy. He has a shirt on that looks like, like something a working man would consider nice. Nothing too glamorous, but it's obvious that he tried. So like a tag still hanging from the sleeve, probably. And you guys have seated yourselves at a restaurant. I think you were going to the one of the high-rise like pubs or whatever kind of thing. I think it was. Still never found the name. I looked, couldn't find it.
Let it be known that I'm wearing the hat of disguise. So that I don't have to keep recasting disguise self. And that as part of the disguise, I am appearing as a human woman. But I'm wearing like a fluorescent pink dress.
Nice.
Just like super obnoxiously loud with a lot of cleavage.
Sounds good. All right. So you guys are sitting across the table, and he is taking a couple bites of his food, and he just goes, "Well, this is pretty good. Pretty good."
The food or the
Sorry, what did you say?
Is the food or like this?
Oh, the whole thing, real nice.
When's the last time you were on a date?
Well, that was probably a couple years ago. Yeah,
A
probably.
good-looking guy like you? Really?
Well, we're always working so hard down there.
Well, you should give yourself more of a break.
Fair
From
enough. Fair enough.
all that flair or whatever.
Yeah, that flare. That's it. Well, I guess this is probably better than being left in the subsidy, right? Like your last
Do,
date?
do you also? Oh, yeah, yeah. That didn't go so well.
Yeah, I imagine.
You're much better.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you. So,
So,
oh, let's go ahead.
how how'd you get up here from Genalia? Like, why here?
Um, well, I was working down there, and job just took me up here a lot anyway. So, sort of started to figured I'd just move. There we go. Found the accent. There we go. We found it. Holy shit.
Just like that?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot going on down there, so I don't know. I guess.
I've heard some really weird things about Genalia lately.
Oh, is that so?
Like, bad things. Like, that they're, like, just gonna, like, take a drink. That they're, like, going to war or something.
Oh, I might have to write to my cousin and let him know. That sounds. I don't think it was going that direction when I left. So I guess I'm lucky.
It'd be totally wrong information, you know? I just didn't know if you had any, like, observations.
Make an insight check. Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, God.
I tried to.
That's cocked. Natural 20.
All right.
Plus 4, 3, 4, I don't know, plus 6. 26.
3, 4, 3, 4, 6. Yep.
6.
All right.
Six.
He doesn't exactly seem like he's trying to hide something. It's more like maybe there's something that he doesn't want to talk about himself, that might be relevant, and he's kind of just like trying to be impressive and not talk about it, kind of thing. But he says, "Well, I mean, there's always some truth to every rumor, right? And I imagine whatever was going on down in the Dust District was probably got something to do with it. Is it war inside the country, or are we talking a different?"
I just heard from like a passing stranger at a pub that like they had some big army that was, you know, attacking people or something.
Oh, that doesn't sound like what I was thinking of, but that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I know.
Wonder if I should alert someone.
I don't. Should you? Is that something you're responsible for?
Oh, well, I mean, I work for a company that does shipments down there, so I guess it's kind of connected in a way.
Maybe if you brought like really good information, they'd give you a promotion.
Maybe they would. Maybe, you know what? I'll have to reach out to some people that I know from back home. See if there's anyone that can, find something out. Or maybe I should just travel back. It's been a while, so. I appreciate the help. I mean, maybe if you bring something in, they'll give you a job promoted.
I don't really need a job. I'm independently wealthy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good too. They have hired more people lately, so maybe I don't know if that's maybe this is
Or your flare stuff.
Yeah, well, I guess by lately I mean kind of last year or so. Um, I don't know. Again, that doesn't really seem
Still,
necessarily
I'm not
connected.
entirely sure what you do, so I don't know.
Oh, well, I'm
Do you think I'd be good at it?
sure. I'm hired muscle, as they call it. So I'm pretty good. I mean, I've been here a long time, so I must be, right at it. Just escort the
I don't
shipments.
know if I have a lot of muscle.
Well, there's always ways, like magic or something.
Hmm, not very good at magic either.
I
I once accidentally lit my m mom's wardrobe on fire, and that was the end of that.
um, they say practice takes perfect, but yeah, that sounds
Mistakes, bro.
unfortunate.
So, like, I know it's like a big secret, but what is this, like, stuff that you got? Come on.
Negative persuasion check.
I'm a really good secret keeper. I think that's the 27. I don't know my mods. Persuasion, yes, 27.
He's gonna like he's sitting at like a nicer-ish restaurant, and he's still gonna lean in like anyone around here gives a fuck. And just said, well, it's like this. It's like a chemical that you sort of drink or inject, and it makes you way stronger than you should be. Like a super soldier serum.
Is that what they're like? The Queen's Guard uses?
Well, I mean, I thought it went to the lower side of
I,
this.
I, I like whisper that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, he kind of like trails off there, realizing that he's like, well, I should not be saying this.
The lower
Yeah, like lower
side
side of
of
the
the
city.
city.
I mean, maybe he like adjusts what he's saying. I imagine that would be really
I'm
helpful.
gonna, as we're like leaned into each other and whispering, gonna adjust so the tits are really popping.
Yep, there it is. Classic.
Just be like, well, I've never really like been to Genalia, as I've said. So like, what's the difference between the lower city and the upper city?
Oh, there's like three
You
different.
mentioned dust or something?
Yeah, there's like three different districts. Upper city is. It's like this town center here, I guess. Um, all the rich people and all that. Middle city is sort of in the middle, and the lower district, the dust district, is where the working folk are from.
Why would the dust district need drug enhancements? And as I do that, I'm gonna use sweet
Oh,
solicitation.
shit. Oh shit. That's too low. Not 18 or whatever. Um. So he's charming,
18 is
right?
my skill save, yeah.
No, it was like a 10 or something.
Yeah.
Uh, he's just gonna say, well, and I like stare a little in a bit of a creepy, gross way. Um, uh, there's like this guy who's in charge of it all. I guess he's trying to like make some muscle to take power for himself or something. I think his name is some basic like Frank.
Frank's trying to take power. How well do you know this, Frank?
Oh, I've just heard of him. I never interacted with him. When I used to live there, I was more the muscle around there too, I guess. But I do know they used to be from the center district, and they got knocked down a peg. They didn't like that.
Hmm. What is Frank Costanello doing in the city? Well, that's really interesting, I suppose. Seems lots of power grabs are happening in Genalia.
Well, especially if a war's coming on the way, I guess that's either the best time or the worst time. Say, do you think we should like pay for this meal and it's just completely focused?
I mean, did you want to go somewhere else?
Yeah, why not? I mean, dancing or something.
I love dancing.
He'll I guess flag down the waiter. Pay for the meal.
I'm gonna let him pay for it.
Yeah. You probably catch a glimpse. He's like basically breaking the bank a little bit with this meal. At least what he has on him.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, sounds great. Should we go?
Yeah. Do you know any good spots?
Yeah, probably. He like grabs your hand and basically just runs out.
I will go with
All right, sounds good.
him.
Sweet. So that continues somewhere. Let the imagination
Somewhere.
wander.
Let it be known that Vesper is not going to bed with this man.
It would be difficult in a disguise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
she'll find some way to maybe schedule a second date or something and just keep pushing it.
Sounds good. So this is not really a scene, but Prospero, you do your message that you talked to me about, and you get a response, which I will send you real quick. And the next day, the next evening, actually, the 17th, Ghozaek, you are spending your time doing a little bit of hanging out, doing a little bit of wandering, checking the city out, spending some money, all that good stuff. And you wander down towards the docks on the north side of town. And you're just kind of looking around, checking things out. And you hear talk from maybe it's like a sailor or someone working on the dock about a magma core precinct that was attacked very recently. And you basically hear him talking about how he heard people screaming, and it happened like maybe an hour or two ago.
Bruh. Should have killed her.
Anything you want to do with that?
There's a no where
Uh,
specifically.
yeah, he says it was. He kind of like loosely describes the northwestern side. I mean, he doesn't necessarily say like street names, but I guess he would kind of like describe what's around it, and it would be building names that you recognize as being the one that you did route Trilioff at with Sergeant Scarag.
I'll go check it out.
Okay.
I don't have a way to contact anybody, so it's not like I can go get backup.
Right. Okay, so you make your way down there. It takes you like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes to 15 whatever ish minutes to get there. And the precinct looks mostly alright. There is a bit of a damaged door, kind of on the front, and they have like a perimeter set up essentially with some Magma Corps members who are stationed there, like essentially yellow tape sort of thing. And you approach. They will not let you through.
So what's all this? Is people talking about screaming on the streets?
Yeah, well, there was some attack here about an hour or two ago. We're just kind of trying to clean up here. Fortunately, things didn't go so well, so.
Okay, well, me and a group of people dropped off somebody for interrogation, and the sergeant we think might have brought them here.
Do you know who that was by chance?
The sergeant,
No.
Scallyrog or something.
So he kind of like a little bit of a chuckle. No, I meant the person you dropped off. Just a brief description to see if it's recognizable at all.
I'm gonna have enough trouble with the name and description. I think the name was Trilly.
Really?
I
We can just say you give a description.
it was a woman,
That
and
is.
she had hair.
So far, you've named every single woman in our cells, sir. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, you give a brief description that Ghozaek would remember a little bit better than him.
I feel like saying like powerful sorcerer that tried to kill a lot of people or whatever, like that type of thing should narrow it down pretty well.
That would also work, yeah, probably.
Like
Um,
female psychopath trying to put everyone to the hells.
he's gonna like
Hindsight is 2020. Okay.
he's gonna kind of like look at you for a second, and do you happen to know any information about this attack? There were 3 killed.
There were 2 people down the street talking about it. I heard them, then I came over here, and now we're talking. And I told you who I brought in. Then you asked me if I knew anything about the attack. Then I started explaining this to you.
Understood. Well, yeah, there was 2 of our soldiers were killed, and 1 of the people inside the cells. No one else was touched. No one was freed. So, and he kind of like looks down the ground and realizing like, why am I telling you this?
Oh, so she's still in there.
Yeah, she's being checked on right now.
Oh yeah. I bet she is. Oh no, she definitely is.
He seems like he's on the chase so far.
Maybe with that roll, yeah, probably. Oh, okay. Well, good thing you all are here, having it under control.
If you have any further information, feel free to come back. Let us know if anything comes up. If you hear anything else, that would be great. This is now going to be an open investigation, so.
Well, she was building a Hellfire engine under the city.
Looks a little alarmed, like.
And some say in an alternate timeline she got away from us for a little bit, but that's for the alternate Ghozaek to worry about.
The soldier's like, what? Right. If you happen to see any women with, big red wings and blue armor, let us know.
That's not who I dropped off? Or are we talking about the same person?
No, that was the attacker. He's like, he seems like he's a little done with this conversation. He's like gonna retreat to his post, a couple steps over, kind of thing.
You said
Red with blue armor?
Red lady with wings and blue armor, yeah.
red.
Okay. All right.
With the
Anything further for that?
I don't think so. If they decided to walk away from the line they're supposed to be defending.
Well, I mean, they're still like watching it. It's more just like he's just like gonna take a couple steps away so that he doesn't have to keep going with this weird conversation, kind of thing.
So before I move on, can I stay there for a while? Like looking at him, like let's continue talking.
You absolutely may. It's just like an awkward amount of time.
Yeah, just like he's very obviously not going to have the conversation, but I'm there like, oh, okay, he's going to come back and we'll keep talking.
Oh God.
Every time he's like about to turn to walk away, Ghozaek starts trying to talk to him, just immediately. So he turns back, and then he just kind of stops talking in the middle of a sentence.
Oh, it's I hate
Like,
it.
have you heard?
All right, that scene's over.
Did you know?
Oh God, that's just gross. All right, so the next day, in the afternoon.
Oh, I would spread that information to everybody else, assuming I see them.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of am making the assumption that you guys are kind of here and there seeing each other, depending on who's working on what, who's going where. But yeah, at some point you will be able to do that pretty easily. So the next day, Atticus, you have been looking for people to train with, people to do just jobs around the city to make a little money. And it took you a few days of like boring jobs and mostly finding like stuffy tome reading, yeah, sure, I'll train with you kind of people, until you find a more interesting, lively person, this Lavaborn Assini lady that you have found in a tavern. She is short and burly with very, clear dwarven ancestry. And the pair of you bond quickly over silliness and age, probably. Her name is Helda Bryn Dinstamp. She was a sailor for many years. She came to her sorceress powers at a late age, just a few years ago. She's about 165. And she decided to quit her job and mess around with the magic before she dies. This is basically like how flat out she says it. She's like, yep, I'm going to run out of years soon. Might as well fuck around, find out. So, yeah. And you guys have done a few odd jobs kind of today so far. And you meet back up in the afternoon for like a meal or just to hang out, whatever. And she mentions that she found a job to go to a place just outside the city where there's supposedly some like magical waste being dumped or something that, and some sailors have been seeing a face in the side of a wrecked ship. And she's just kind of like, yeah, that sounds fun to me. What about you? You want to go?
Oh, yeah. Sure, yes.
All right.
Sounds weird, but
So you guys leave the city, head outside. Oh yeah, we can switch this shit out of here.
yes.
Come on, brain. There we go. So you guys walk for about an hour outside the city along the coast. Waves crash against the base of the cliffs, not too far away from you. Just out of sight, kind of like over the edge, sort of thing. Hildebrand leads you, meandering, climbing up and down, left and right around this rocky terrain. And as she walks, she goes, so, let me try again. I'm gonna go with... Alright, hold on, I gotta practice. Atticus, Hatticus, Cornelius, Cadet... And her words are cut off as she steps on a rock and slips and slides down the cliff, out of sight.
Oh,
Fuck.
And she slides about, I don't know, like, very far down. Down to about this point, surrounded by rocks and wood and all these pieces of everything around her. She is motionless. No pools of blood, but definitely covered in scratches and marks. And get Jeff the fuck out! I'm just kidding, it's fine.
I just want to be able to
No, it's fine.
see.
But yeah, she's got cuts and stuff. She does not seem to be actively moving, but she is not moving. What would you like to do?
doesn't seem to be actively moving, but she's not moving. Okay.
Yeah, just I wordsmith the thing.
Very descriptive, of course.
No,
Is she like not like stable? What does it look like?
It doesn't look like she's I mean, best you can tell, there's no giant pool of blood. She doesn't look to be actively like expiring, from what you can tell from this far away.
Okay.
But she is.
How far down is it?
It's like 20-ish feet down. So each of these is about
Okay.
20 or no, sorry, these are 20 feet. So she's about 40 feet down.
Yeah.
These lines are 20. And you know, however far away from you that is, 30-ish, 25 feet.
Yeah. Can I move? No, never mind. Okay. I'm gonna firstly doot her just to make sure we get some healing in there.
Dude, it's nasty.
Shut up.
Oh shit, I didn't.
That sounds dirty.
It is dirty.
It's not.
It is.
Bro, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
All right,
not.
she's healed a little bit.
Okay, and then I'll try and dimension door. Can I like? Is there enough space to dimension door right next to her?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this
I wasn't sure what-
it's pretty steep, but she's kind of slid down to a point where there's a little bit of a lip.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you dimension door down to her right as she's kind of like eyes fluttering a little bit after the dude, and she just goes, "Oh fucking hell! Still not quick enough on that feather fall." Oh, she's like standing up.
You know you. Well, I imagine that falling it shocked you, but are you all right?
Yeah, getting better. Thank you.
Getting better.
I got better. So you guys are like, you know, 20-ish feet down from the water, among the cliffs. There's this wrecked ship that you presume is correct, at least, near you. Still partially formed, though, with, you know, wood shattered across the rocks and everything. And as you're kind of looking around, you realize that there's this cracking noise that starts to kind of rise. And, the wood shifts a little bit. And the water kind of elevates and starts to spin, and you see this whirlpool, this churning, crashing water. Why don't you go ahead and roll initiative for me?
Oh god.
As this whole chunk of this whole chunk of ship sort of takes form into this giant skeletal hulk. Let's go right here.
What the fuck?
And you see a wooden beam flying your direction. And Heldbrin real quick just goes, "Well, I think we're in the right place." She's gonna
Yeah, I think
roll
so.
here.
Jesus.
Roll for these two.
Jesus Christ.
Not great.
Roll for plank.
Roll for plank, yep. -4. Alright, she's up first. So she's going to use magic missile.
Ooh.
She'll shoot. I guess I don't have to roll the hit for that.
She's gonna hit it.
She just hits it.
The only time you can really say that, I guess.
Guess you really brought the big guns with you.
Yeah, I'm glad that she's got my back.
Alright, so the magic missile hits the outer shell of this like wooden core. It doesn't seem horribly effective. This thing has some sort of like tough shell or whatever you want to call it. It is now its turn, and this beam that is flying at you will head in your direction. If you could make a dex save for me. She's gonna make one as well. She's doing great today.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Absolutely thriving, really.
I'm gonna re-roll that and get the same number. That's what I meant.
That's also thriving. Nice. Okay, so both of you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And you... no, that's it. Never mind. Okay. Put that health bar down there that I totally forgot to add. Excellent. Alright, she's going to recoil. And it is now your turn.
Recoil.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well, it's made of wood, right? Let's do
It does
one
look
of
to be made
these.
of wood, however. So far,
Do one
magic
of
missile
them.
doesn't seem great. Oh god.
Dex save.
Dex
Ooh,
save. Yeah,
damage.
that's gonna be a -3. Cool.
So I'm gonna re-roll those ones
All right.
into what is it? A 6.
Okay, so plus 9.
9.
3.
You're
All right, sounds good. So you throw this giant fireball over its head and kind of like right into its body. Doesn't seem to be as strong. The damage just does something about it. It seems to not be as effective. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
This is cringe. All right. Anti-magic, dude. Reroll that. Fuck it. We're dumping all our
Okay.
points.
All right. You see that there is, as it's kind of like swirling around, ready to throw its next beam or whatever it's gonna do. In the innards, where like a heart would be in a normal creature shaped this way, there's a ship's wheel that is surrounded by some sort of like goo.
Ugh.
Not sure what it means, but you see that.
What color's the goo?
It's like a kind of whitish.
Okay.
It's just mostly pale, fairly
Yeah.
colorless. Okay. It is now her turn. She'll try something a little bit bigger this time. You know what? She'll copy you. Just throw a fireball.
That's my idea.
Yeah.
Rude.
This thing fails very badly. Let's see.
Again.
20. All right. So once again, fireball flies in the air, explodes around it. It almost shrugs off. You know, you see very slight, just singe marks across the wooden paneling, but not great. Not great. It is now its turn. It's going to rear back and slam its hands into the water, sending a torrent of water up to you guys. Can I get a strength save, please?
Oh, that was a good roll.
Oh shit!
Natural 14 into
She
a
makes it.
13.
Oh no, 14 was the same. All right. So she saved because she's a freaking genius. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. You are knocked prone and you slide down to here. And she takes 2
God
points.
damn it. God damn it.
All right. And now it's gonna like about to reel back and punch you, but it's not its turn. It is your turn though.
Okay. It's a whole action to stand up. No, that's just a movement.
Half movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up. I guess shift over here if I can.
Yeah, you can go up against the wall. You can kind of climb back, but it's half movement.
Okay. We're gonna try and shoot at that heart or the whale thing.
Okay.
With one of these level 5.
What flavor? Holy shit.
Cold. Ooh, look at
That
those
definitely
damage.
hits, and that definitely does a lot of damage.
Let's go. Big.
You send this humongous Kamehameha of a chromatic orb into its chest, hits this gooey wheel thing, and it looks very unhappy. It looks very unokay with this, and it does look like it does good damage. Perfectly normal, good damage.
There we go.
However, she is not paying attention to that. She's gonna do
49.
something else.
49 chromatic.
Firebolt. Let's do it. Hey, hit the shell. Let's go. Or hit it. That was really high damage. Too bad it's halved. Alright, she's like, how'd you do that? That was good! As she throws a little firebolt and just like nicks off the side of this thing. It does a little damage, but it is now its turn. You're out of range. It'll like, nope, I can't move. Never mind. It'll throw another beam at you. Make a dex save for me, please.
Oh god. Oh.
Okay, that saves.
Worst.
So you duck out of the way of most of it, only taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage. It kind of like hits the side of your leg as you're moving out of the way.
Okay.
And it's back to your turn.
Atticus is gonna point at the wheel thing, and he's gonna go, just shoot at that. It seems to be its heart or something. And he's gonna try it again.
Okay.
This time, actually no. Actually, I'm gonna sauce a fireball in there, just right in the middle
Ooh,
of it.
okay.
See what that can do.
That's a 10 for the dex save. That's gonna fail already. Throw the fireball in there. Oh gosh, perfect damage.
Let's go.
It like basically slams right into this thing and then implodes from the inside. All the pieces of wood and beams and ship parts and hooks and fabric go flying everywhere, scattering around you with this kind of like explosion of magic and fire.
All that ship.
This thing is
Are there
Ghozaek.
any bananas around?
There are no bananas or coconuts or any sort of thing. All right. She is going to kind of limp down you. She's not terribly hurt, not too bad, but definitely more than she's probably used to. And she'll just look at you and be like, "What the hell was that?"
You know, I believe it or not, I've not come across one of those.
But you dealt with it, so she's just like, no words.
Well, you know, my travels have made me a battle-hardened veteran at fighting, so to speak.
She's just gonna like kind of shake her head and like, you know, a little bit of like life questioning, like, is this what I really want to keep doing? And she'll just like start to climb and kind of take your hand and help you up a little bit.
Okay.
And with enough time, you guys will make your way back up to the top. Oops,
Oh, she disappeared. Oh, there we go.
over the lip.
Climbed into the mountain.
You guys climb up back to the top and walk back to town. New friends, having defeated
Nearly
a
dying.
living ship. Not even close. All right. So
Okay.
that is that. And a couple of days after that, get this fucking music out of here. We're not by the sea anymore. Sorry.
Relaxing.
Prospero, you left the city early this morning. It was today's the 20th. Happened upon Ghozaek actually out in the forest. Well, on the way out, I should say. Walking with a pair of clerics who were escorting the body of one Reynard ready for burial. And you guys, if you wanted to join that ceremony, you obviously could have. Pretty simple, you know. You guys already said your goodbyes, so they were just burying him among nature, something nicer than the hard, dry ground of Port O'Hare. And so afterwards, you take off wandering among nature. Around midday, stopping for a little snack. And as you're sitting there, just hanging out, this isn't the right music either. What am I doing? Forest Day. There we go. A little red cardinal-ish bird lands on your leg. Just like stares at your cracker.
Hello, little one.
I forgot. Do you have the passive ability to just speak with animals? Or like little animals? Or no, that was.
I believe I can just hold on.
You have the spell, but then you also have something else. I can't remember what it is.
Yes. Yes, I can communicate in a limited manner
Right.
with plants. They can understand the meaning of your words. But I can't understand them in return.
Okay, so it just chirps at you. A little
I'm
cheerful
gonna
little.
extend my cracker.
Okay, it'll take a little piece. Not like timidly, but just like it's not being aggressive.
I'm gonna say, "Can I pet you?"
Chirps again. Kind of hops a little
like-
bit, a step closer.
I reach out my hand and go to stroke its little head.
It does the thing where it kind of like head goes on his shoulders a little bit, but it accepts the the pat. Asterius is lazily sleeping off yonder, not paying attention to this.
Sweet boy.
and this thing sits here for a little bit before taking off, and you just feel this like nice, cool kind of winter breeze in the trees, plants around you. Mostly receded into like a winter state, but you know, nice, just sitting spot if you so desire to do any sort of like commune or something.
Oh yeah, we're talking to my lady.
Okay. Did you want to do the actual spell or?
Yeah, give me that spell.
Okay. You can cast as a ritual even if, or I guess it doesn't really matter the spell slot too. All right. So you contact your deity, with 3 questions, and you feel that cool air, a little bit warmer, a little bit more inviting and listening, I guess, in a way. What would you like to ask, Crenshaw?
Questo number uno.
Thanks. I hate it.
My lady. Prensha. I often wonder sometimes if I'm a disappointment for you. So my question is, I know you can only say yes or no, but could I be doing better?
The answer comes in as a no.
A tear springs into Prospero's eye. Whew, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. He's gonna rub his hands together. Is if we continue to, go along with our new friend, Eliros Elriasasin,
Nailed it. Yep.
is he going to bring a world of hurt down upon us?
A quick but not like harsh in any way. Just no. Just very simple. Nope.
Whew. Okay. That's a relief.
Apparently, Daniela's having genuine concerns.
For real.
Last cue. Last questo. Question. I don't know if you could tell the future, but there's something I'm rather anxious about. And that's if I don't know if you can answer this, but if I don't return immediately to Praxius to see my family, will they all still be there in a year or so?
I would say there is not necessarily a yes or no answer to that. It's unclear.
I don't like that at all.
I mean, I would say you get the feeling Crunch is just not really a teacher reader kind of thing, more than anything. But the spell closes, and you hear Crunch just say, with kind of like as part of the closing of it, it's like, Prospero, you are doing your very best, and that is all I ask of you.
Thanks.
Alright, so you contemplate on that as we jump back now, same day, back into town. And Zoot has rented a workshop because that's what Zoot does. And he is there with Solveig currently. And Elros enters carrying some sort of package or I guess you could just be carrying a metal arm out in the open like a weirdo. Um, as per Solvay's request, you have molded and shaped this arm. And so the three of you are now together in Zoot's rented workshop. And Zoot and Solvay, you are ready to discuss the plans for this arm, whether that be philosophizing or that's a word, sure, or like how are we gonna do this, or whatever.
Yep. Sounds good.
So take it away.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay, to start this off, nice job, Ellie. It's a good look.
I don't know if it's better than the last one, but I tried.
Well, it's better than probably the starting last one.
That's fair.
Can I inspect it?
Absolutely. It looks pretty good. It looks I would say like in terms of the actual like metalwork, it looks quite good. Um, this is probably not a guy who's done an arm before. So it's like maybe a little weird, like very tiny, little proportionally odd shaped, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. I mean, there's enough people around here that he probably could have drawn reference from. But yeah, looks good.
Okay. The craftsmanship is excellent.
Well, thank you. I don't know
So,
how to help on this portion though, so I'll leave this to you guys.
Sounds
Unless
good.
you guys want some help with something, but I've never done, this part.
you're welcome to keep us company. I've never worked with someone else before, though. This is sort of strange.
Oh,
I feel like I'm
technically
supposed to
too.
go.
Yeah, I was gonna say this would be the 6th day if you want to use that excuse, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna use the
No.
excuse I'm gonna bother Tim anyways, but I might have some time now, but I gotta get going pretty soon. We gotta go meet Tim soon. And I
So when
believe
I
it
did
was what
this,
Prospero, Ghozaek, and I, the group.
And Atticus.
And I guess okay.
well, good luck.
I'll like to see it afterwards though, so that you guys do your work, but just busy today. And Tim's gonna hate us, so help
Yeah,
me.
makes sense. Don't take any unnecessary risks down there. It's never worth it.
I mean, I don't think there could be 2 Hellfire engines down there, so I think it'll be okay.
No, but don't forget that Reynard is no longer with us because of an adventure down in the sub-city. And I could have been with him, so watch yourself.
Yes, I don't think any of us are
Prosper, you're not
us. Well, me, maybe not Elrose.
there. You're,
What?
you're still out in the
Where?
woods. No, you're still
I
in the
thought I
woods.
was there.
No, Elros is going later for his stuff.
Oh damn it!
Well, I
Just
don't know
heard
what the Reynard person
Prospero speak
was.
to my head.
I don't know much Reynard guy, but I'm assuming 4 will be sufficient if we're careful.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you see that giant thing again, don't run at it. Run away from it. And
It matters what giant thing you're talking about, but there's a couple of things that I kind of wanted to fight last time, but I'll be restrained.
yeah, and I'm saying, don't do it. You're not gonna find your eggs if you're dead.
Mainly, it's hard to see down there. That's kind of annoying to carry a candle while fighting.
Also true.
Well, I'll keep them safe,
Yep,
and
sounds
also
good.
I feel like they'll blow up things faster than I will. Ghozaek seems to especially like it.
I mean, I'd hope so. If he doesn't, then we know different people. Yeah, well, head out if you need to. We'll be probably here for a good couple days. I mean, I'll obviously see you back at the hotel, the
I'll
tavern, not the hotel.
I'll tell Prospero how to like to keep you guys in the loop. How do we?
Yeah,
I'm gonna just write how to find Tim's place for you guys, just in case,
Fish, I know
because
how
I
to
don't
find
think
this place.
they said they didn't know how to find his place, even though they were there, which is so confusing to me.
It's because they lied. Because I didn't want to take you there. Gotta learn when people are telling the truth to you, Eliros.
You know, I'm gonna assume that you're just lying to me now, because I don't want them to be lying to me.
Yeah, it could
That
be.
would have been mean. Um, but I found his place anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'll just try to like detail the instructions how to find his place for you guys, and, like leave that like a note with it, and then like head out.
Or
Head up.
appreciate it.
So when I did this before, it was a lot of trial and error.
I think I could help you avoid a little bit more of the error, and maybe we could add a little more trial in there to spend the rest of the time.
Right. Well, I feel like we should start by reinforcing some of the joints and things so that it packs more of a punch, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course, of course. Are you kind of looking for the same thing, or are there things you'd want to change about it to make it better this time around? I always find that that's my.
Yeah, so certainly some improvements could be made.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not quite sure what they look like yet.
Well, I mean, we could always do the fun part where I know you had fire before, but I like tasers. Tasers are fun on the fists.
Hmm. Maybe like not just tasers, but it's like some other things too.
So what you're saying is fire and tasers? Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, and even maybe more than that. I'm feeling ambitious.
Oh well, I do happen to have some. Let me see. Let me make sure I can. Let's see. Have you ever encountered what are we calling it? Uh, flash powder. It's always kind of fun to. We could add some compartments. Uh, there, I don't know if you've ever seen my flashbang grenades, but one of the core components is flash powder. Or yeah, right? Flash powder.
I think it sounds right.
Well, so I don't want my like arm exploding while it's on me.
Oh no, it's bright. It's like it does bright light. It doesn't do big boom. Big boom's the incendiary powder. It's gonna start pulling out little bags of stuff and putting it on as like a reference.
Okay, let's start by just like giving me my +2 to strength back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, making a functional arm is probably yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Jeff, could you come over here and help us hold the arm, please?
That thing looks way too heavy for me.
I mean, just hold it still, not just hold
Oh.
it up.
Yep.
It'll just like basically lay on it.
Wolfie's just kind of like looking at Jeff, like with her head cocked to the side, like expecting to be able to hear something like back from him as
Yeah.
Zoot talks to it.
He's gonna
Oh.
just kind of like give you that like
Hey.
Nothing.
little head nod that doesn't go to your head at all.
He can only communicate with me. But he says, "Hey."
Hey.
He'll give you like a finger gun.
I'll do one back.
Yeah.
Or singular, I will do one
Okay.
back because I don't have an
Oh.
arm on my other arm.
Ooh.
Oh,
Unlucky.
But let's get to work.
yeah.
All right, sounds
Yeah?
good. So you guys kick it
Do
into
it.
gear,
Do it.
start working on it. That same day, shortly after that, Prospero, who is still out and about, sketching wildlife. Fuck, I gotta switch the. Goddamn, I'm so bad at this. Sketching wildlife and generally just having a nice little daydream up in the canopy of trees above you. You find a now lively Asterius, ready to learn, as you have promised him to teach him about poisonous things. So if you want to go ahead and make a animal handling check for me, and survival, please, Prospero.
All right. Boy, are you ready to learn about the difference between a water hemlock and a white snake root?
Question: are you using your speak with animals, or are you just gonna talk to them?
I'm gonna use my speak with animals.
Okay. So he will be responding to, Asterius. Oh yeah, he's, oh, this sounds excellent. Forgot he's sophisticated British.
Excellent.
And the hemlock.
Holy cannoli.
Goddamn, you just pluck it out of your ass. The hemlock is which one again, father?
Sorry. The white hemlock is the one with these little or the water hemlock, sorry, is the one with these little specks on them. It almost looks like lettuce.
Lettuce. Yeah, you can like sniff into it and start looking around, and you start teaching him a little bit. He seems like he's like curious, but not like fully engaged. I guess maybe not the right word. He's curious and like a little distracted being out here. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of information.
Not his passion.
Maybe, but eventually he kind of wanders a bit and sniffs in a bush, which then takes him kind of like down, and you see him clamber into a little hole where he finds his way into a small den. But the occupant in that den is not terribly inviting. So
Asterius?
there will be a duel, and you get to play as
Familiar
Asterius.
combat. This is the first time we've had familiars fighting
Oh,
besides
yeah.
the Spitfire when we caught it.
Get some vision.
Here you go, Daniel.
I don't care about seeing Atticus fight.
Is
but
that
I
an
gotta see
ice
Asterius
cream
fight.
cone?
No, it's
huge.
it's a small mushroom. I'm gonna put everyone in here and just give you some.
Thank you.
Oh, you have Jeff. You don't need.
I can't see. I'm on the wrong side of the wall.
I'll put you in a second.
Asterius is a tiger.
Yeah, he's. Who am I missing? Ghozaek, I think. I don't know.
I'm not in there.
Everyone's stacked up. I probably did some people twice. Who cares? All right. So yes, as he has kind of wiggled his butt into this little hole, he finds a little mushroom creature that is not happy to see him. If you want to roll initiative for Asterius.
Alright.
Here you go. All right. That is. Whoops. What am I doing? That's the wrong number. You're first. Asterius, what do you want to do? You have his stat sheet.
Okay. Cool. First he's gonna growl.
Okay.
Can you give us a little taste of that?
Rawr.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Well done.
Uh,
Definitely.
okay, so we are,
You should be able to click on it on his sheet, and it'll spit out a roll.
well, I don't know what the range is. Don't I have to get close?
Yeah, you can move up. Can you move him? You should be able to.
Come here, little. Oh, wait, sorry. Come here, little mushroom.
I see like a dire tiger or something.
Because it's way more fun.
Don't
how
look
he
like a
sees.
fungi to me.
This is how Asterius sees himself.
All right, Asterius, yes. So Asterius runs forward after growling, runs up, bites this thing, does a little bit of damage, and this thing is gonna go, hey, what the fuck, man? He's gonna punch you. That's a 7. So Asterius dodges out of the way. It is now your turn.
Back to level 1, baby.
Now, I was only looking around for some
Sub-level
white snake root for my papa. You didn't have to be so rude.
Yeah, this is like CR0 versus CR0.
No, they're boosted up a little bit for funsies.
Okay.
Holy shit! All right, so you say that, and then you just bitch slap him with your claws, dealing 11 damage. See, it's not level. Easy, easy.
Ooh,
That was like a
huge.
max roll, though. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, max
Oh.
roll.
Big damn.
This thing kind of like it reels back a step and is like, "What? What? There's none down here!" And he's gonna pull like a little something off him and just throw it at you. If you can make a con save for me.
I'm not going to take this from a fungus. Hold on.
I think you can.
Oh, not in deck, sorry.
Okay, that succeeds. So you are not poisoned. It just like kind of slaps against you, and you just wipe it off your face.
Now, with that insult, I must demand satisfaction.
Nice, nice. Okay.
What's happening?
All right, you reach forward and take another bite out of this thing. It's barely alive anymore, and it's kind of like limping away, and it's like, God, what the hell? Worst day ever. It's gonna try to punch you. Oh, it hits you. I didn't grab damage dice because I'm dumb. 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Huge.
From a mushroom?
Yeah, well, like I said, the numbers are boosted up. Asirius doesn't have 37 health. This thing doesn't actually do that much damage, realistically, but for familiar combat, it's way more fun.
Well, see here, sir. We could leave this like gentlemen, and I could let you.
Hey, no,
I could
fuck
leave
you.
in peace. Whoa. I have never been thus treated in my entire life.
You slash at it again, and he's just like, the last thing you see is a little middle finger before you just slap him against the wall where he just squishes up like jelly.
Violent fight. Holy
That was
shit.
most undignified.
In my head, there's like that squeaky toy hitting a wall
Yep,
sound. Just like,
Oh my god.
Alright. And then Asterius, shortly after, backs back up out of the hole to find his papa. And he's like, Father, I took care of it.
I couldn't be more proud of my boy for killing a mushroom.
Alright, and you continue to teach him. Why don't you go ahead and make another animal handling check for me?
Ah, yes. Now, to explore the finer points of Pastor Bean versus Rosary Pea.
Swear to God.
Hold on, it's coming.
Gotta go back to your own character sheet. Okay. Yeah, he's like listening, but he's just kind of like a little bit of like licking his paws, just like, yeah, I did that. All right. So that is the rest of the day, and eventually you come back for the evening, Prospero, to find and meet with Ghozaek, Atticus, and Elros, ready to take on the subsidy. So the four of you, I gotta move you back together. The right plim, sure, let's do that. Ghozaek, where the fuck is Atticus? There he is. Alright. And tavern. Oh fuck, I forgot I was gonna use this for the date. Oh well. Atticus, Ghozaek, Prospero, Elros. Alright, cool. So you guys have met up, ready to go down. Anything you guys need to do before you leave? Elros, sorry. You have gone back to Tim, and Tim has told you that he will give you a door as long as you stop coming to his house.
I'll tell him I'll be back when we get finished up.
All right. See you never, is what he says. Anything you guys need to do before you leave?
No.
Nope. All right. Sounds good. So, you guys begin making your way down into the sub-city based on the teleportation that you received from Tim, which takes you the same door as last time. Very familiar, makes it a lot easier to retrace your steps until you arrive down in this little hallway here, where you see, once again, this strangely smooth wall with this kind of glyphic sort of etchings. And Ghozaek, as much as you maybe don't want to hear it, you do hear the whispers once more. Retrace the words again.
Is there anything
Can't
this
get enough of
direction?
them.
That is the direction you came from. It's down here, and you guys are heading northward or whatever.
But there's really nowhere to go to the southward the direction then.
Yeah. So I think this is like 10-ish minutes beyond, maybe 5-10 minutes beyond the door that Tim sent you through. Same as last time. It's a pretty straight shot so far, and you're following Tim's directions again. I think he gave you directions last time as well. Like, hey, go here, turn at that, turn at this, kind of thing.
Okay.
But most of it was a pretty much straight shot to Trilly's lab. So you just kind of were taking the same route.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh, Atticus, you're full health again, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Because that was
For
shoot
now.
this go or whatever.
Oh.
Probably Prospero was also.
Rasper, I think you haven't taken damage as well. Yeah, you should be full too.
How's
We have
Asterius looking?
taken soul damage.
Asterius, he's a trooper. He's down like, I mean, the translation would be like 1 health or something. Out of this like
Good
4.
lad. Good lad. Father, I have slain the foe.
I've done it, father.
Yeah, he's supposed to be more like a sophisticated British, but in that moment he was like, "I've done it, father."
Kind of like evil. I love it.
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
So, this is one point that we came across before that we thought was weird, but we're gonna get through. I know you can read the language, but do we remember what language it is? Or do you know what language it is?
No idea.
Is that weird that there's a language that no one knows here? That, like, something Tim would be go like, hey, this is the point to go to, or is this just, the obvious thing that someone set up that seems weird?
Well, I don't know a lot of languages, so it doesn't seem that weird to me.
I don't know either, but like having 7 of us here last time, I feel like that would make it pretty high chance that we would know a language, no?
Yeah, yes and no, I guess. I don't know. I don't see race. Unless the wood elves.
Well, yeah, I've heard that. That's a common thing for goblins in general, isn't it? Because still aren't the happiest with them.
It depends. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
So okay,
But,
so is there? We were here last time. We talked that the answer is the light spell.
Yeah.
Is there any other options it could be?
Do we have the light spell now?
So I don't know. I don't know if we know anyone else knew it, but this candle. I think it is. It's like a light spell, right?
Maybe.
Isn't light spell just it glows, and I'm gonna turn it off and on.
Weren't you holding the candle last time we did this?
Where are you guys?
Yeah, but
how close are you guys to this thing, by the way?
Where's the?
Is
Is this
the
the
red
writing?
squiggles
The
writing?
red squiggles is the red.
Okay.
Obviously,
I'm,
no,
right,
I'm just kidding.
I'm right
Yeah,
there,
just-
so I can point at the parts and
Okay.
be like, "This is obvious."
Okay.
I'll be standing there because I don't really care to read it because They can't read it.
Okay. So hey Jeff, get in the tunnel.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, guys.
So as you do this, you turn the light on and off. Alex fixes his mistake from last time, and you see that the walls start to kind of like melt away, almost like candle wax, actually, revealing a very similar scene. Actually, hold on.
Giant treasure chest.
Another wall.
What? My God.
I can't see
And
more.
What?
does
What
anybody
is this one
speak Celestial? I mean, obviously, go to everything. Does anybody
No,
here know Celestial?
can't speak it, but
I
I
know
can
Common.
read it.
Common. Excellent. That's close, but not at all. Okay,
Alright, that was
so
a-
you guys all look at the wall. This wall of writing, basically the same thing, not as glyphic, or like, you know, it doesn't look like there's symbols so much as just letters and words, which I guess is a
Glyphic.
language you don't understand. It just is symbols. But anyway, Ghozaek, you once again have the same thing happen to you. The whispering in the back of your head, translating the words before your very eyes. And it says this. Would you like to read it out loud, or do you want me to send it to you?
I can read it out loud, I guess.
Alrighty, either way, I don't care.
Bless.
There you go.
Oh, that's a bit long.
Well, I mean, you don't have to like actually read it. I'm saying like, are you gonna translate it? I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna be like, it's gibberish. No, I'm gonna translate it.
All right. So that is what Go reads out. And
You know
there's
Elaros.
sorry, there's a gap after the fourth line. So between the after the word decision, there's a gap, and then there's 4 more lines.
The voices in my head are quite helpful, but it does get a little old.
Why? Am I the cause of the voices in her head?
Well, you're making me read all this stuff, and so's the ones that tell me what it says.
Oh,
Checks.
I don't know if that's. Isn't like voice in the head thing like a warlock thing that you hear things and I don't know.
All
I
I'm
feel like
saying
that's-
is a tip
I feel
would
like
be
there's-
appreciated for hard work.
I feel like that's something that you kind of signed up for, almost for sure. I don't think that just happens to you.
For the tips, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll go through my coin bag.
How dare.
Oh my god.
And then I'm about to like,
money.
yeah, I'll start pulling out like 5 gold.
Friends and family deal, just one.
Okay, I'll have 1 gold.
Nice.
Translation services side hustle.
It's all about that hustle.
It is.
But Elros is gonna notice when you start putting the coin away how large your bag is compared to his.
Well, actually, how much money does? Let me look.
He does not have much. I don't have much.
Oh yeah,
I
I,
have-
don't know.
I-
God.
I have a substantial amount.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Elros he's new to the game. He's gotta make those funds. So
I could go to a village and open a bank, and I would not be economically impacted.
I could go to a village and open a bank account, and they might say that I can't spend money because I don't have more than the minimum requirement. Actually, in D&D terms, I still have a good amount. But like for an adventurer, especially this late into the game, I have nothing.
True.
So okay. So can you say it one more time?
Okay.
Alright, so
So
we're gonna
One-
punch something. Just it. The wall.
would you notice this part? And I'm gonna point to the first line and kind of circle part of it, which you guys can't read. And I'll be like, it's kind of weird that it says you return again. Like,
Oh.
does the wall know that we were here before and left and came back?
We're being toyed with.
Is it mocking? We're getting mocked by a wall.
I just think it's interesting that it's worded that way, because like, not everybody's going to leave and come back.
Do you think Tim is mocking us? Like Tim set this up for us, and he's mocking us for not knowing
I
it?
wouldn't be surprised.
Because he knew we were gonna come back.
Yeah, but
He has-
Tim's our
he-
friend.
He wanted 6 days to prepare for it, or 8 days. Well, he wanted 8, but That'd be plenty of time to make a joke of us.
Maybe, but why are we down here again?
Finding Magnum. The guy
Looking
that
for Magnum.
close, but the guy that wants to might know information about the dragon eggs.
Well, how do we know Magnum's not toying with us?
Why would Magnum know we were here before and coming back?
We're in a city where people make giant hell robots, and you're saying it's unlikely that someone could go, oh, these people were here and they came back. I'ma fuck with them. You think that's off the table?
How did he know we were gonna come back? Did he? Maybe Tim told him we're coming back. No, Tim said he was busy.
So you're gonna punch the wall.
Well, you said to punch me with perfect precision is what it says, right? So I think I'm supposed to
Yes.
punch you because you said it.
Oh,
Nope.
well,
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope.
I mean, for a tip.
Well, you could. He probably deserves it at this point, but
Okay, so punch wall. Part 1, that's what we're going with.
Well,
Oh.
the second part, I feel like it could be talking about a clue, but I'm not sure. What
I
would
am
we do
so
with that?
confused by the second part.
I don't know what we do.
No, I'm
with
just.
that, if it is clue though.
I mean,
I'm
that,
confused about the second.
that is kind of what the second clue is, so it's supposed to be confusing.
So what is the
No,
second?
the third.
The second one on this wall, or the third one on this? There's 2 on this wall.
Those without me remain perplexed.
That's the second one on this wall.
Yes.
Those who
Just wanna
find
make
me may feel vexed.
Is there any chance it's like telling me where to punch?
I
Or
mean,
us, I guess.
There's
Yes.
no like action
I guess-
step on that.
I guess to punch it
I-
once.
I think it's
I'm just reformatting it so it's easier, so you don't have both of them together.
Oh.
There you go.
That did nothing.
Well, because the first
I
wall
see.
was on there, and then I was just making sure it's
Oh,
separate.
I didn't even see the. Okay.
okay. So I think you are supposed to punch something. I'm very weak, so I'm not going to be doing the punching. You look like the strongest. Maybe Prospero's the strongest. I don't know. You can punch each other and find out. You have to punch the wall. Someone does. But then there's that second part, which means that there's something that needs to be punched. And we have to figure out what needs the punch.
Oh, if we think the second one is clue, which is what Prospero said, I think that does mean we have to punch the clue like the riddle, right? That seems an acceptable attempt.
I mean, yeah, but then you're just kind of punching the wall.
We just turned a light on and off and it worked, or candle, like. And it's so silly.
I think the punch me with perfect precision is why we need to think about it a little more.
What if I have to punch the word that says clue?
Oh,
Why wouldn't you punch this thing that says precision?
Well, because we saw the second part of the riddle was clue. No.
Interesting. Well, that's my first guess.
I mean, we can punch all the words. I don't think
Oh.
it's going to be like,
I-
three
Could blow up.
tries and you die type thing.
Could blow up.
Could. Yes. Yeah, that's true. Could be a Hellfire engine and just drops out on us.
Could be.
Apparently.
No, that's down the hall somewhere.
I wonder if it's still there.
When go, so
Didn't want
get
to
up,
think about that.
get up there and punch clue.
Crossbow, you or me?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Don't miss. No pressure.
Which word says clue?
Walk back up to it, point at it.
All right. So you're gonna punch the word clue. Is that correct?
Punch.
All right.
Yep.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me. All right, Prospero, you take a nice aimed fist at the word clue, and as you punch it, it's like punching through paper, as the wall like basically rips open and then just kind of like burns and sizzles away.
What the hell?
Is what Prospero thinks happens, as every bone in his hand is broken from punching a stone wall.
And you guys now see a small little like apse, little closet sort of space, and a single piece of parchment sits atop a shelf.
And a giant treasure chest. Ah, damn it. Okay.
Yep. No.
All right.
Wow, this Magum, he really it's quite the workshop he has.
Tim said that he does a test that he spends months preparing.
Let's see what the parchment says.
Yeah, I don't think
is
this
it
is my
just a-
test though.
Is
Sadly.
there anything else but the parchment on the
Nope.
thing?
Just a piece of paper sitting on a shelf. This one is in common. And you read it out loud. Or whatever. You read it. And the paper starts to turn into bubbles. Which then float away.
Good thing I remembered it perfectly.
Well, between a lot of you, I think it's probably...
What fucking day is it?
Today is the 20th of Remshaad.
Ah. And let me guess. Archonen 18 is the day of the festival?
It is 2 days before. New craft starts on the 20th.
Oh, yeah,
Fair.
he does it before. Yep. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, Magum was inside Elros all this time.
I don't know how you got to that conclusion, but I don't like it.
It shall be given to those who find me within.
I think he means like at the competition. Maybe.
Well, within something. Whatever
Megan
the
was
prize
friend we
is.
found along the way.
Right. So while you guys ponder that and realize that there's absolutely nothing else in here besides that little section, and then eventually, I guess, find a way to stumble your way out, we will skip ahead to a couple nights later. 1 a.m. is the time that Ghozaek, you had set with one of your newest friends. Okay, let's see if I can figure this shit out. You go here. Wait, no, here. You're off fucking somewhere, I don't know. You're there, here, we'll do this, sure. Okay. So, Ghozaek, you have heard from sources unknown. No, I'm just kidding. You've heard from some people that you've talked to at the Moon's Eye about a limsmith who works in the city center. He has a very good reputation, very good. However, you have also been given the fact that he's a bit odd. Just looking at his building and him as you walk in is going to be something, they tell you. And the first time you came in to make your appointment, you actually didn't see him. He wasn't there. It was just his secretary, a wonderful woman by the name of, somewhere on my paper. We'll come back. Oh, Shirley. She's an old Mala lady. But you didn't see the man who's here. So now you have approached the building. It is a 3-story, very narrow metal building. Basically, if an airplane exists in this world and fell straight down to the ground and then shaved off its arms, that's what you're looking at.
A tube?
It's just a metal tube, and it's made of like really shitty looking sheet metal, or like yeah, I guess plate like sheet metal kind of thing is sort of what I'm looking for. There's a few odd windows on the way up, but at the very top is a like statuesque metal arm flexing with a tattoo on the bicep that says Stone Lows, which is obviously the name of the place. Like that. So, once again, you did get heavy assurances that this is one of the best limbsmith in all of Port O'Hare, even though it doesn't look like much. But as you step in, you see the familiar woman who you had set your appointment with. She's an older Mala woman wearing a fluffy afro of hair. She has a puffy coat with kind of like a golden colored collar, sitting cross-legged, blowing smoke in the air. This is Shirley Shimmermane, once again, the lady you had spoken with before. I can't spell. She pulls her long cigarette holder from her mouth, and a smile grows across her lips as she says, "Hey, good evening, darling. Welcome back."
Oh, Shirley, where else would I be?
This is the place to be, you know. So, hey, Stonelow! And she, like, calls up. And a moment later, the entire building shakes as Stonelow drops from the level above. He is a hardy, heavy, frog-like man with a sleeveless vest, wearing kind of like this torn and mended many times over. Not sure if it was battle, not sure if he just broke through it, but it's probably his favorite shirt, and he probably won't give up on it. He kind of blinks his frog-like eyes. He's a bullywug, by the way. With a wide smile coming across his face. And he goes, "Hey, rich boy, wasn't sure if you'd show. Lots of people come from out of town, cancel after they think about it too much. Glad to see you." And he thrusts his right arm forward, which is this bionic limb of twisting metal and gear and cords. And as he kind of moves it forward, his hand, or what would be his hand, shifts from this like weird blowtorch implement into a hand, which he then reaches to you for a handshake.
Well, Stonelow, you see, the thing is, I don't think. And I'm gonna shake his hand.
It's like, I like that in a guy. I like that. Why don't we head on up? And he's gonna like reach his hand up and shift the hand into a hook and start climbing this ladder all the way up the middle of this tube.
I'm gonna look around for like an elevator.
Nope.
It's
just this rickety looking, like slightly bent ladder heading all the way up.
I'm just gonna cast fly on myself.
All right. So he'll start climbing. You'll probably pass him part of the way up. He's like, fancy schmancy. I like the good old fashioned stuff. You're just gonna keep climbing, and you pass the second level where there is a bed and a guy who's like laying on it. He looks to be asleep. He's mostly covered in sheets, minus a metallic foot that's sticking out, kind of resting on almost like a table off to the side. And he keeps climbing past that up to the next level, the third level, where you see
is breathing, correct?
Yeah, he's alive. He's just
okay.
sleeping. Yeah, he's probably fine. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, he's fine.
He's great.
Up to another workstation on the next one, very similar looking. But Stonelow will sit you down. He's like, "Hey, have a seat right here, sugar pants. You know, I promise you, none of this is gonna go bad. Remind me again, which option did you want to go with? We went with the first one, was it?"
Yeah.
Okay. And I usually wait on these sort of enchantment aspect of it until it's connected. So what sort of spells did you want on that? Did you have any? Or do you want to go with the ones that I mentioned earlier? I gave you a couple of examples.
Did you?
No, I'm just giving you an out right now.
I will. You made some good recommendations.
All right.
We'll go with those.
Sounds great. And he'll like kind of roll up some of the trays, and he has this constructed arm that he has sitting beside you. That obviously is going to be the one that you will have on. And you guys had spoken about it a little bit, or at least you talked about it with with Shirley. Now, oh, here we go, and he's like digging out this little like, it almost looks like a whiskey bottle that he pours into a tiny little cup, and he starts reaching towards you, and then he goes, oh, one moment, I almost forgot, and he like turns back around. You want bubble gum or blueberry? Makes it go down a little easier.
Blueberry. Who does bubblegum?
You got it. It's weirdly popular. And he like takes a little dibber and drops a couple of flavoring into the drink that he had poured, spins it back around to you, hands it to you. It'll knock you right out.
I'll take it. We'll go. A lot of sociopaths around here putting bubblegum in stuff that shouldn't belong in.
Couldn't agree
knock
more.
It back.
And then he's like, it'll take a couple minutes. So obviously I'm not going to start until you're out, but just so you know, we'll probably have you for a couple days. Whenever you wake up, I expect another 5-10 days after that, you might want to just hang out. So best of luck to you. And he kind of gives you a little like weird one-eyed frog wink as you conk. All right, so later that day, technically, because I was like 1 a.m., Vesper, you are performing. And your performance ends, and you have kind of set up a place that you like to work at a local tavern. And you are approached by a guy, a nicely dressed fellow. This is afterwards, once again, you a couple minutes later. He wears this kind of like half-shoulder cloak that falls down over an indigo-colored jacket. Has a feathered cap in his, or feathered hat on his head, which he kind of removes before he speaks, and he just says, "It is the third night I have come to see your performance, and I must humbly inquire if I may ask of a business proposal. You seem very busy. I don't mean to interrupt if you have other things to do."
No, by all means. Shall we sit?
Yes. Would you like a drink? I will buy for you.
That would be lovely.
And he just kind of like waves over. I quite admired your artistry and talent, and I wondered if you were available for a party. I thought, okay, so my family, the Rosenarts, so sorry. And he reaches out a hand. My name is Mr. Filian Rosenart, and I have recently transplanted from Genalia with my family, and my daughter is celebrating her acceptance to the Arbiter program. I know, very surprising. I was surprised as well. And I wish to throw a celebration. I hope to find a sophisticated, elegant sort of entertainment. Seems to be what you do.
Can I
Yeah.
insight check
Go for
this
it.
bitch? 11.
11. As far as you can tell, he seems genuine, maybe a little like nervous, but just in like a, is this weird that I'm asking you this kind of way?
Sorry, it's a 12.
Oh. So,
Totally different, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, when is this party?
did you say when?
When?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be couple. What's the date? 10th, I think, of next month. I will pay you handsomely, of course, for your talents.
After the holiday.
The 20th, so it'll be before the holiday.
Oh. Okay, my months and days are weird. Alright.
Sorry.
Well, I don't. Certainly something to consider, but I am awfully busy, and I don't know. What would you be willing to pay?
What is your going rate? I figured you'd set your own numbers.
For how long?
For the evening. Obviously, we will have music, so you can take breaks, and it looks to be difficult.
New question. Can I insight check how rich he is?
Sure, yeah.
Based on how he's dressed. 18.
So he's okay. How do I say this? He's dressed very nicely, meaning that he's probably not super rich, but just like rich. You know, like the kind of like I have money and I want to show it off kind of rich. But once you get above that, you don't really do that anymore, kind of thing. So he's in the rich
Okay.
but not like Ghozaek's family kind of echelon.
Okay.
So like you could probably go high is I guess the gist of.
Let's see.
He also did mention
Um,
just moving to town and his daughter getting into the Arbiter program, so you assume that
Great.
he's probably got it going on.
I'm just gonna be like, usually for engagements like that, I charge 50 gold an hour.
oh, very reasonable. Okay. Do you need
Should
contract or?
Let's do that. Why don't you draw up a contract and I'll read it over.
Will you be here again tomorrow?
As long as they keep letting me come, I'll be here.
Excellent. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. It's Vesper, by the way.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. And like kind of do a little bow and then put his hat on and exit. All right.
See you soon.
Sounds good. So we skip 2 days ahead. The 25th now. Midday. Atticus, you and Haldebrin are getting a quick lunch after having completed a very disgustingly easy job in the morning for your skill set. And she comes up to you and she goes, "Oh God, how do I Scottish? What? I can't talk. Oh God."
She goes, "How do I Scottish?"
How do I Scottish? Yep, that's what she said. No, she
I
basically
can teach ya. Alright, sorry.
she starts telling you about a job that she heard about. There are folks on the north side of town who are looking for people to, people specifically that have magical talents to experiment upon. Very easy, 20-day process. All you have to do is come in 5 minutes for whatever their test is, and by the end of the time, they'll pay you 100 gold. What do you think about that?
I suppose,
That sounds like free
well-
money to me.
as long as it's not dangerous work.
Well, after everything she's just like all of a sudden like, am I stupid? Is this? I
Stop it.
can't imagine it's too bad.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. Sometimes this city is not to be trusted, so I figured, yeah.
Well,
Yes, let's do it.
all right. I think they're starting today, actually. Or no, yes,
Oh,
today.
yes.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, let's go. All right, and you
Right.
guys head off. And they are giving people injections. They said they can't tell you what it is because otherwise it'll ruin the science.
I'm sure it's safe.
Would you like to do it?
What could go wrong?
All right.
I can't imagine what could go wrong. Yeah.
Perfect.
Do it.
All right, cool. And we'll come back to that in 20 days. So
Just say that.
I'm sure nothing
It's
bad
fine.
will happen ever.
fine.
All right, let's see.
all right.
It's better than saying we'll come back to that in 3
I'm
days.
fucking dead, dude.
No, you're great. You're great.
That is
So a couple days after that, this is not going to be a scene, but it's just a little something that I, to take care of. Ghozaek, you will get the. He's got his headset on, right? Yeah. The research that you had essentially asked for will come to you after a 5-day period. You are just freshly. Wait, what day is it? Yeah, probably just freshly woken up yesterday after a 3-day conk. And so you're like dizzy and dazed, and this is probably going to sit on your desk for a while, but I have the information that I will send you. And just for the record, it did take them about a half a day to realize that you were not asking about an errand, yes. but what you were. They figured
What
it
are
out.
you talking about? That's what it's called. Aaron space yes.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
there's a little bit of information. I can give you more if you want to ask me afterwards about specific things.
Okay.
All right, so a couple days ahead again. Now we're at the 1st of Archonen, the new month. On the 20th, on the 18th is when supposedly this big old thing starts. On the 20th is when Newcraft begins. So Zoot, you are in a market, a big old market on the northern side of the city, which is fairly, I mean, famous might be an exaggeration, but it's popular for people selling random trinkets and baubles. There's traders with little creatures in cages and on leashes. There's a man who seems to be dismantling actively in the market mechanical devices and selling the pieces as he pulls them out. There's one trying to sell his kids' toys, or maybe someone's kids' toys. Another one has a pop-up cart with just rows of vials and jars, and so on. So I'll just give you a shit ton of items, and you can tell me if you want to buy anything.
Okay. Sounds
And then
good.
obviously, if you have like actual stuff you want to buy too, that, like whatever sort of materials you need. But this is gonna fill up the chat and then some. So good luck.
Okay.
But make sure I know where
Oh,
this
dear.
cut off. Hold on.
Oh, dear.
Did I get it all in there?
We're
Okay.
just gonna wait until I read through
Yeah,
everything.
you can come back to it. So
Okay.
I'll give you that. I actually say you probably come back to it after because after you come home from that, you will go to your workshop and prepare to work on these metal plates that you had pulled off the iron golem. You do have the grapple on. With enough time you figure that out. But you did spend some time helping Solveig, so you haven't been able to get to this till now. But for starters, could I get an Arcana check, please, as you look over these plates, trying to decide exactly how or what you want to do with them?
I would love to give you an Arcana check with advantage.
Indeed, fair folk.
And
Sweet.
one.
So as you are giving a little bit of this investigation, looking them over, you realize that these plates are made of iron. They're good quality metal, but they also have like a lingering magical property to them. Just some sort of defensive capability besides just like your standard good metal durability. And so you realize that as you're checking them over. And we'll see, obviously we'll roll again to see if you can incorporate that properly. So the next few days you'll be working with these plates. How do you want to add them? Like visually? What do you want to wear on your armor? Any sort of like flavor that you want to do with them? You can cut them.
In my mind, they're gonna. So he's wearing like chain armor, and I assume some kind of like. I never really put any thought into the pants. I just kind of assumed they were an extension of the chain armor, but now that I realize he's not wearing a chain dress.
Chain armor. Oh, that's the monster manual. That doesn't have chain armor in it.
Chain dress. I
I
like
think
it.
chain armor might be full body. I know one of them is that isn't just plate. Let me check. Arcage. Chain mail or chain mail?
I
Right?
think it's chainmail, yeah. Technically, I believe it is.
Okay, yeah. So maybe it doesn't come with greaves. I'm not actually sure.
Yeah.
It says it comes with gauntlets, but that's sort of irrelevant for you.
I mean, I think that this would be incorporated as symmetrically as possible.
Okay.
Just for my own sanity, it would be like maybe like spalders.
Okay.
Definitely elbow pads.
Sounds good.
And then just kind of like generally dispersed along kind of the chainmail
Okay.
in like spots where he's kind of gotten punched before and been like, oh, that's kind of annoying.
All right. So to kind of like fill up the gaps, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. All right. So why don't you start me off with another Arcana check before we get into the good shit.
Okay. We'll flash of genius that to a 25.
Alrighty. Perfect, because you needed 21. So you will be able to, as you incorporate the plates, hold on to that magical property, which I will give you later. That is something special. So go ahead and give me 3
fan.
Smith's Tools checks. Unfortunately, Jeff is small, so I don't think he can help you with these because there's only so much he can do when it comes to like heavy lifting help.
Smith's tools, you say?
Yes, yes. These are directly related to turning metal into armor. So Smith's Tools is the way.
I know it makes sense. Just sad. So no advantage.
Correct, but you can flash your genius all of them because this is gonna be over the course of several days.
If I was, I guess Aliros isn't like around. If I
Yeah,
he's got-
he might. I guess Grant. Do you think he's probably busy? Maybe. It's up
What
to you.
what
yeah.
day is this happening on?
Oh, this is on the 1st of the month, so
I think he would be done now because I think I'd be done.
okay.
Yeah.
So you're just trying.
So yeah, because I don't really think anything else. I think I would have had like a day or two of annoying Tim afterwards, but
Okay.
I
Well-
don't think that I would be still doing it for 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
I think.
All right. I just didn't know if you wanted to say you were busy with like practice and info gathering kind of thing.
I mean, I think I would have done some of that already.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking like 2 weeks later, if it was made like, hey, I want your help, I would have time to help type thing.
Okay. Sounds good. So yeah,
But
go
I'll
ahead
just
and
do.
roll them all with advantage then.
Okay.
I would say in order to hold that the magical property, you probably still have to do it by your hand.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But with advantage. So
I'll
three
take it. I'll
rolls,
take
please.
advantage. So these are all +5.
Okay.
Though those are kind of sick rolls. Okay.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with the +3.
Considering that, yeah, that mod's not the rest of your mod. All
Yeah,
right.
that was a 16, a 19, and a 17.
Sounds good. So with Elros's help, you are able to add all of these plates perfectly. Shoulders, elbows, the little nooks and crannies that aren't covered super well by the rest of your armor. Sounds good.
Let's go.
So why don't you go ahead and roll a d8 for me?
D8.
Yep.
Of course. Nailed it right there.
Alrighty, so rather than giving you AC, this is actually going to give you 6 flat armor, or armor, health. And then I will send you the other bit of it as well.
Okay.
Why
So
am I
just
typing in my... what?
6. Okay, so I'll just say like, does it change, or is this always?
No, it'll say.
a 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I meant like, do I roll like a D8 at the beginning of the day or something?
No, it's just, that was just to see what... Okay, so this is your...
See what property it had. Okay.
Yeah.
+6. Okay. Sweet.
And you get that as well from utilizing the plates. Alright, so... What is next?
Is this like I can do that as much as I want?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a little niche, but yeah.
I mean, seems pretty
Relatively.
good.
So Ghozaek, we're now skipping ahead several days, many days to the 11th. You have been up and at 'em for...
To the 10th.
Oh wait, okay, yeah, we can go to the 10th if you want. Do you want to?
No, it's okay, as long as I get my money.
You will get your money, yes. Which would be... Let me see, it would be like 400 gold flat, probably, like 6 to 2 a.m. kind of thing.
Was
Okay.
your dad impressed?
Do I make like any other money just from
Yeah,
like
yeah.
my
All the other like here and there jobs that are off screen, I'm gonna do at the very end. For like you get this
Okay.
much, you've spent this much. Like I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
So, yes, the 11th. Ghozaek, you have, like I said, you've been up and at 'em for a couple days now. Like probably like 6 or so ish. And you have been back to your old hanging out, hitting the clubs, and mage fighting. And we are going to jump right into the finale of one evening's mage fighting. Let's go here. So I'm gonna give you a little context behind this. So for the Moon's Eye Arena, generally with the championship, you get. I'm gonna lay out some of the details. This evening is special. They're actually doing 3 people in the fight instead of just a 1v1. Normally, that's what you do. You're gonna get a ring with a white gem in it. This is standard. You are gonna have 110 HP because of that. Everyone gets that just to make the fights a little longer, a little more interesting.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's see. Tonight's fight is standard in terms of the arena. Finalists are spread out among the ring. There's 3 different sections. There's also 3 buttons. You can see those right here. Well, the other one you can't see. If you hit that button, you will get healed. You're not sure the number per se necessarily, but obviously if you're still in temp HP, that's not going to do anything because it's more of like a last resort or something. There's also a pyramid sort of structure in front of you. Atop the pyramid is an object which helps the contestants if you're able to get to it. So every day it's different. You're not sure what it's going to be, but you know that generally it is always worth it if you can. Obviously, however many resources you need to get up there is like, you know, a different circumstance every day. But generally, this is in your experience. You've been fighting for long enough now that you know that it's like most people, like, yeah, it's worth it. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, you get one.
I'm in a ladder death match, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. They don't let you die, obviously, but yeah. And then there's also, before the fight begins, you get 1 round to cast some sort of defensive or prepare spell, whatever. Yeah. So, the other 2 contestants. Wait, did I put this nameplate on? Let's see. There you go. One of them is, and you would have seen them fighting earlier, so you can kind of get this from them. One of them is a suave-looking, bold red-colored Asini man. He wears a coat of a golden, silky sort of fabric. It hangs open in front. Very chiseled man. He has black hair, slicked back, fairly long, and he's very showman-y, sort of smirks at the audience. You want vision? Boom. You're welcome. Yeah, he's like maybe a little bit older than you, but he's very showy, kind of like that kind of guy. His name is Zarut. The other guy is similar age, maybe a little bit younger. He's a Sini, but with a softer, kind of like gentle orange color. He has short hair, wears spectacles, dressed in a very standard mage robe. Has a wand, looks a little nervous, keeps looking back and forth between the crowd. And then the arena, he's like, oh shit, I made it to the final kind of thing. So yeah, we're going to kick off there. If you want to go ahead and roll initiative and let me know what your first round spell is going to be.
So, oh, fucking course, it begins. So, is it an instant? Like, if I get to the thing on top first, I get it?
Yes. Whoever gets to it first is the one that gets to use it. You can obviously like fight each other if that means fist fighting, if that means, you know, magic pulling it from you, whatever it means. That is the circumstance.
And the buttons, if I press any button, do I get healed, or is it a single button for me?
Any of the 3, each one has 1 use. So once you hit it, it's gonzo kind of thing. So if you, if you're the one running around the most, you can hit all 3 and get a shit ton of healing as well. I mean, if that's what it's down to. But yeah. And then you have your 100 temp HP should be on there already. Yeah. I need to roll initiative for these guys.
I mean, where am I? Am I starting in this?
Yes. Yep.
Box right here.
That is where you will be starting, indeed.
Okay. Can I see on? I can see into the ring so far, right?
Yeah. The center part I have set up to be one way, so that once you climb up, you will you'll be able to see out. Each of these, so it's gonna be. I'll just show you here a little bit so you can see it. Each row each line is 10 feet up, so it's not climbable very easily unless you want to. I guess you can climb it, but it's a little bit difficult to do just normally. There's also stairs around on each side. So.
Or burn 3 mana and cast fly.
Or do whatever your magical heart desires. All right, so what is the spell you'd like to open up with?
I'm gonna hold fly until the door opens.
Okay, sounds good. These two will cast their spells, and then we will go. First is gonna be my boy Guiman. He's going to, let's see, what does he start with? He'll go 1, 2, 6 down to here. And he will cast a spell on himself. Zarut is gonna start off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will also cast a spell on himself. Whoops. Why is it going away when I click on it now? Alright. Alright, Ghozaek, it is your turn. The door opens. You cast fly.
I cast fly bonus action. Prior to fly taking effect, I'm gonna fly 10 feet
Alright.
towards the top. And then I'm gonna just fly to the top.
Okay, you have 60 feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Nice. Okay, so you
So-
land up on top. There is a clasp bracelet, which is kind of resting on a little pedestal-y sort of thing.
And I equip it for free action.
Indeed. You just hit your hand on it, and it is now around your arms, your hand. I think that'll be everything, correct?
Hold on. I'm gonna be a little stinker. So I technically have 5 feet of movement.
That is true.
I am going to kind of hop down off this
Okay.
top area. Try to get a little bit of cover.
Something like that. Sounds good. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Make an insight check too for me, by the way. Oh shit.
Ooh.
All right. So as you are grabbing the clasp bracelet, you look down at the other two, just getting a view from the top of this pyramid, and you see a moment for a moment the two look at each other and exchange this knowing look of like kind of just like a go time with each other.
Oh, they're being little stinkers.
So that is your turn. It is
I
not.
shouldn't have pissed off that one lady all those sessions ago.
It is now Gleeman's turn. Let's see. He's gonna make a perception check to see if he can see you from down here. He does not very well, so he's gonna run. Yeah, he's gonna. He's gonna stop right here, trying to run around to get up to see you. The other guy is just gonna lob a fireball up in your direction because he knows you're up there, at least loosely. If you can make a dex save for me.
Fuck, I gotta roll this shit.
Can I do it with advantage because I'm in full cover from him?
Yeah. All right, that will save. That is a shit roll. Oh my god.
Wow, Alex, way to make me feel bad for wasting an at 20.
No, I mean it's still safe money. 9 points of fire damage. Oh, it's a really bad roll, and that is halved already.
Okay.
And yeah, that is his turn. Oh, sorry, he's gonna move as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Running towards the stairs. I'll go here actually. All right, it is now your turn.
Oh, come on, boys. This 2v1 nonsense. It's no fun. I guess, do I have any idea what the bracelet I picked up does?
Not yet. It looks like, I would say, based on your previous history with fighting here, it looks like some sort of like magical enhancement. So whenever you cast a spell, something's it'll make it better somehow.
Makes the number to hit better? Yes, I like that.
Who knows? Maybe.
Um. Spells. I have concentrating on fly.
Indeed.
I am.
Also, it's last person standing in case that wasn't obvious.
I'm gonna break concentration on fly,
Okay.
and I am going to begin to vibrate rapidly
Okay.
with blur.
Sounds good. Did you want to do that on the very top or on the second layer?
On the second layer.
Or I guess fourth. Whatever. Okay, sounds good. Any movement or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I can't. These boxes. They're not on the DM layer. That's as far as I can pull.
Oh, sorry.
I'm-
Yeah, I can move you. Sorry.
I am gonna jump over to here at this corner.
The corner like here.
Because it looks like they have to run up 2 flights of stairs to come get me.
Yeah, if you're tucked on the left side, then this probably won't see you. I'll give him a perception check. But there's a good chance you're hidden. At least giving you cover if he does see you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Anything else?
No, because I use blur, so I can't hold an action.
Sounds good. It is Guimon's turn. Guimon will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He like runs to here and then realizes. Oh, actually, let's see if he can see. He does not see you. He realizes that there's no stairs on this side and he starts running back. And he'll throw a fireball up towards the top. Let's see. What was it? 20? Sorry. I feel like I should know this. 20-foot radius. Probably doesn't hit you. Because he's throwing it like at the top of the top. So he just lobs a fireball up there. Doesn't hit anything.
Right.
And then just prepares to run for the stairs. Zarut, however. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He is now in range of you, and you see approximately 4 of him running this direction. It is your turn.
So, just for clarification, Zarut seems very unsure of himself. Guimon is a bit of an ass.
Sorry, I'd never clarified. The other way around. My bad. Yeah, Guimon is uncertain. Zarut is a lot more. He's running up. He's looking angrily around, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Oh, actually, Zarut's actually gonna cast a spell. Oh no, he can't. Never mind.
Yeah, because he used mirror image. Have Zarut make a wisdom save.
Ooh. Okay, stop rolling. Okay, he fails.
All right, Zarut is now a turtle.
All right, sounds good. Let's see. I'll just make him really small, and hopefully that'll. Turtle has like. You want like just a normal standard turtle?
Yeah, just
Okay. Sounds
can't
good.
really walk fast.
Yeah, definitely not. He'll have 1 HP. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, that just broke my blur.
True.
Polymorph is concentration. But I am gonna. Can you get me off the bar? Like,
Yeah, sorry.
put me here. No.
Down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you
Down
hop
there.
down.
And then I'm gonna round the corner. And I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at Guimon.
Okay.
I'm so excited. That's like no time.
Well, Danielle, you're not muted. All right.
I'm sorry.
That will hit him, even with his mage armor.
Alright.
Sounds good. Guimon does get hit. It is now his turn. He will turn. Oh,
Well,
sorry.
yeah, because I still have stuff.
Oh, God.
So I'm gonna hop down here, and then hop down here.
Make a
And-
quick acrobatics check, just as you jump down these.
and kind of scuttle around the corner.
All right, easy enough. Sounds good.
And yeah,
Guimon's gonna come running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. He's gonna stop right here. What kind of spell is this? Dog. Just kidding. He'll cast Hold Person on you. So can you get a Wisdom save for me, please?
sure.
All right, you are held, paralyzed.
My
Yes, indeed. And then he'll look over to the left and see this little turtle and just like kind of huff. Zarut's he just can't do anything, right? He'll just like tumble
You
down
do
the
everything
stairs.
a turtle does.
To about right there. But back to you. Go ahead and make another wisdom save. Okay, you are now free. However, that is at the end of your turn.
So does hold person mean I can't do any action that turn, or does it just mean that I am stationary?
I believe it's paralyzed, so you can't do any incapacitated, which means you can take actions or reactions. Yeah, you can't move or speak.
Okay.
All right, so you are saved, but you are now done with your turn. Guimon's turn. Guimon is going to. He's just gonna magic missile you once.
Shield.
Okay. All right. He does not. You throw up the shield. Magic missiles just slap into it. Kind of looks at you like, "Oh, come on." Zarut's turn. He's gonna move 10 feet. No, actually, he'll dash.
Ooh,
20
fast
feet.
turtle.
Yeah, that's his whole turn. Your turn, sir.
If I were to take like 2 steps back, I would have good vision on Guimon, right?
Yes. I'm just gonna get rid of these actually.
Yeah, because I can't see anything right now. I think if you put one at the top, it'll be good and kind of like clear that. I don't know.
We'll put
Okay,
him back
so I
if
can
it feels necessary.
Grimon
Yes.
and Prospero's on the field.
Well, Prospero. I don't know what Prospero's doing.
It's a 2v2. Okay, I've called in the backup. Well past their bedtimes. Just realized I don't know how many hit points a turtle has.
Yeah, you mentioned it's not very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a singular.
Yeah.
Would damage carry over
Yeah.
from the end of the polymorph?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Hope this place has good insurance. Let's make some dex saves.
Ooh. Okay.
For a good old lightning bolt.
All right, we're gonna roll a different die because that die does not want to stop rolling. Turtle fails. Big surprise. Guimon succeeds, actually. Wow. with a high roll. So Turtle is no longer Turtle. Is that 1 hit point as well as a bunch more. Oops. There we go. Guimon takes half damage. There we go. Alright. So Zarut is immediately turned back into himself, and he looks angrily towards you.
Bonus action gonna move 10 more feet.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Guimon's turn. He's gonna go running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here where he can still see a little close to the edge, but and he's gonna cast Hold Person on you again. Please make a wisdom save.
Hate it here. I hate it here.
Alright, you are paralyzed again. And Zarut's gonna like look up at Guimon and just nod him and run back over here. And he's going to, what is he gonna do?
So should Zarut still be 4 copies? Do you hold concentration when you become a turtle?
Probably not.
You'd have to roll for concentration check either way.
True. Well, we'll say he's not, because that doesn't make sense.
There were 4 turtles.
True. No.
Which one is it?
Alright, so Zarut's gonna He's gonna cast. Wait, let me make sure I can do this on the same turn. Yes, he's gonna cast Bigby's Hand. Need a hand. This is a purple hand. It's gonna go right next to you, and it's going to punch you with
Rude.
advantage because you were paralysis. Oh my
Rude.
god! Wait. Oh my god! It doesn't even hit you. What? It's a 16. Sad.
Wow.
Sad.
Get fucked.
Cringer. All right. Well, the Bigby's hand punches your direction, and I guess doesn't get you quite right. Sad. Your turn. Go ahead and make a wisdom save. There you go. You are free from the spell.
At the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn, yep. It's now Guimon's turn. Guimon is going to. Oh, actually, I just realized when you cast lightning bolts, your bracelet should
It
go
lights
on.
everything that's flammable on fire.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Which is why I hoped they had good insurance.
No, sorry. When you cast lightning bolt, your bracelet actually goes off, and you can shoot 2 magic missile bolts at one of the targets. So if you want to roll 2d4 plus 2 and tell me who you want to hit, Zarut or Guimon.
Zarut.
Alrighty. Oops. Alrighty. Sounds good. Okay, so Guimon's turn. He's going to cast invisibility on himself. He's gonna go invisible. And disappear. If I can click on him. Why can't I click on him? There we go. Alright. Zarut is gonna go then, and he's going to oh, he's concentrating. He's gonna try to hit you with Bigby's hand again. This time, not with advantage. That will hit you for 48 force damage. For 20 points of force damage. And then he's going to also, because that was a bonus action, cast. Let's use Shatter.
Don't you? Okay. Let's see. Don't you fucking say hold person.
Ah, he doesn't have it. Don't worry. Can I get a con save, please?
I make those.
Oh yeah. So you take 6 points of thunder, have to 3, I think. All right, Zarut will not be using that spell. All right, it is your turn.
I am gonna run at the wall bonus action fly at Zarut. He takes the 3 regardless, but let's make a con save.
Ooh, okay. Do that 3 quick. That's a fail. That's like a 12.
All right, with Thunder Wave. So what? That's 18 damage total, and he gets pushed 15 feet.
Alrighty, 18. Go concentration. Okay, he holds concentration, but he is pushed. 15, you said?
Yep.
Dex save to see if he stays on. Oh, he falls. Alright. Takes a little bit of baby damage from the fall. Oh, max rolled. Nice. Another con save because he fell. Oh, just kidding. That's 13. We're good. Okay, and then you actually hit Guimon as well. Let's see if
Let's go.
Ooh.
he fails.
Yeah, I knew he was close.
So he takes 18. See if he saves. Oh! Alright, Guimon's no longer invisible. And he's pushed as well. 1, 2, 3 down here. Oops, that was. There we go. Take 6 points of damage. 1 point of damage. Min rolled that one. Let's go. Alrighty.
So 10 running up the stairs.
Gotcha.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, yep.
That's it.
Alrighty. It is now Guimon's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he can't see you because you're too far over. So I guess I'll dash like 10 feet. Then just kind of like tuck back here a little bit. Alright, Zert's turn. Zert's going to back up 1, do what you did. 2, 3. He's going to mega upcast a fireball.
I wish I had counterspell at this point.
Oh, he's also going to move Bigby's hand up to you, which we'll do that after. But he throws the fireball first. Not mega upcast, sorry, just 1 upcast. Go ahead and make a dex save for me. Oh, he makes those. Uh, 24 half to, no, yeah, half to 12. So you take 12 points.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
And then he will try to hit you with the big hand. Bonus action. That misses, because... Why roll high? Alright, it is your turn.
Oh man, I can't even ask how they look like they're doing because they have so much
The ring
bonus
is
HP.
not broken yet, I will say that. You do know that.
I'm gonna run right up to Guillemot
Okay.
and with a loud thunderous clap, let's make another dex save.
Oh, poor Guima. He's falling all the way down. Actually,
So-
wait, let's see.
17
Okay.
points of damage.
He actually is able to catch his footing on this one. But he does take the damage. And he does take 1d6 for falling. Alrighty. Okay, sounds good. Anything else?
Hit the deck.
Yeah, but if I go prone, then it's like an action to get up.
It's a half movement.
It's just half movement.
Oh, it's half movement. Let's see, I was there.
I'll say if you run there, Zarut cannot see you currently.
30. I'll lay down.
Okay, sounds good. We'll just put the poot. All right, Guimon's turn. Guimon is going to angrily run around. He can see you. He's gonna jump up and make a perception check. Nope. Guimon, you're shit. You're useless, Guimon.
He doesn't see the person laying there?
Well, he's stuck at the bottom of the stairs, so he tried to jump up. It's 10 feet up, so
Oh, okay.
he's jumping off of like the first stair. Trying to get a little glimpse, see if he can cast a spell in time, but nope. All right, Zarut's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he'll go right here. He's gonna chuck a fireball up there in your direction.
Okay.
Make a dex save, which is disadvantage because you're prone, actually. Oh, I need
Not a good roll.
spell slots.
Oh, he's out of spell slots.
No,
Sounds like.
I was taking one off. I almost forgot to use it. 29 points of fire damage to you, sir. And he used his ability to not hit Guimon with that as well.
Ooh.
Okay, that answers one question.
Um,
Really quick about the buttons.
what's up?
Would the buttons refill temporary hit points in full?
They would not, no.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. More of a last ditch effort kind of thing. It is your turn, and the good news is, Zarut did forget to use Big Hand, but not Alex, obviously. And they're also lined up for Lightning Bolt, I guess. Would you like to stand up, sir?
Are. I would.
Excellent. Let me get this
And then
boot off you.
recast bonus action, fly over there. Lightning bolt.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a pretty good damage number. That's 3 6s in there.
Yeah. And a 5, yeah. Guimon fails miserably. Zarut does not fail. So Guimon takes the 3 as well, correct?
Yeah, because he's within 10 feet.
Alright, sounds good. Okay. And then Zarut, yes. He takes Brain. And he also has to make a con save. Alright. Bigby's hand is gone. Guess I can't forget to use it if I don't have it.
Exactly.
Hey.
So just helping you out.
I have like no bonus actions. Not that I could use one because like I did that. So half movement, 10. And then I'm gonna hop down.
Alright, go ahead and make a quick acrobatics for me.
I'm gonna hop down and hug the wall. That
That's
still makes it.
plenty enough. Alrighty, sounds good.
So yeah, I'm gonna kind of go as flat against the wall as possible. So if someone was above me, they couldn't see. At this point, I don't care if I win. It's just how much can I torture Guimon?
Yeah, that's fair.
What the fuck is that?
Alright. Guimon's turn. Guimon is going to stand up and walk up here. Get a nice little vantage point on you. And cast Hold Person. Please make a wisdom save for me.
Like the worst words in the English language.
Alright, you are paralyzed. And then he's going to look back at Zarut, who will pause for a moment. And then kind of like put on his little smirk. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Right here. And he's going to call down an ice storm. But he is not going to save Guimon this time. I think you... Hold on, let me check this.
As stated, I think I auto fail.
Yeah, you auto-failed deck saves. Okay, so let's see here. Dice. You take 12 points of bludgeoning and 16 points of cold damage. And this area is now difficult terrain. Let's see if Guimon saves. Guimon's cracked on his deck saves and absolutely nothing else. What did I say? It was 12 and 16. Okay, so you see Guimon, like, basically, like, slip to the ground. Oh, he takes half damage. Fuck. Well, it doesn't matter. And you see the ring actually, like, explode with, like, kind of a blast of light. It's an indicator so that you know when they, if you can't see them, that his ring is out.
I mean, my ring just blew up too.
Okay, sounds good. So yours goes off as well. It is your turn. Please make a wisdom save for me. I believe his DC, yeah, his DC's 14, so that does not save, sorry. But Guimon is going to look down at Zaru and...
Did he make the concentration save for it?
Oh, good call. He did not, so you are right, sorry. Your turn. I forgot to put the dot on him.
Rough terrain, right?
Yes.
Or ice storm.
What would you like to do?
I'm trying to figure that out. So with sorcerer points, you can burn them to get spell slots back.
Yes. I think it's a bonus action.
Yeah, but the scale is... Are we going by that scale?
Yeah, the same as mana, so it would just be spell slots, same as mana.
So no, so like it's like 8 sorcerer points for a level 5 spell.
Yeah, so it would be...
Or 7 points for a level 5 spell.
So 5 mana for 7 points.
Okay.
It's probably a buff in your direction, but I don't want to rework the whole exchange rate.
$50. So using my dash from where I'm at, I can get to the button.
With, oh, using your dash. I see.
30, 40, 50.
Do you want to hit it out? You only have 1 hit point missing. So.
No, I'm gonna burn 7 points to get 5 mana, and that'll
Okay.
be my turn.
Sounds good. Guimon is going to look down at Zarut and say, what the fuck? And he's going to cast Hold Person on him, which Zarut does fail.
Finally.
So Zarut's turn is next. He's going to roll. And that's 9. He's going to fail again. It is now your turn. Zarut's just paralyzed in this, like, what the fuck? Do what I told you to do. Look.
I'll take chromatic orb is 90 feet. I won't move at all. I'll hit him with the level
Oh no. Oh no.
3 chromatic orb. Which misses.
With advantage. With advantage because he is paralyzed. I assume you go for Zarut.
Yeah.
That does hit him. He's a frail mage boy. So 24. Okay. Alrighty. That is that. He is, I think he's still stuck, right? He isn't. It's not one of those take damage and then. Don't think so. Let me double check. Nope. Okay. So Guimon is gonna dimension door out to the heal. And he's gonna hit the button. This button is now Gonzo. Fuck, it's on the map layer. Oh, okay, well. The whole thing is gone, apparently. I'll just roll on here. Alright, Guimon gets a little bit of health back. Not enough to sate his pain. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Zarut fails again. It's like natural 4, natural 8, natural 6. You're up.
I'm going over here.
Oh, let's see if he saved from this. Nope, he did not save, so this is gone. So, all right. Anything on the way out?
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Guimon's turn. Guimon is gonna turn back to. Gonna turn back to Zarut, and he's gonna throw something at him. Fireball. Why not? Zarut auto fails. .26. You see a bright flash of light from over here as Zarut's ring breaks. Then it's his turn. Let's see if he saves. Holy shit, he did it. The boy. He's free, but his turn is over. Ghozaek, you're up.
I'm gonna make my way right there.
Alrighty, Guimon's turn. Guimon is gonna throw another fireball. He's gonna upcast this time, actually. Oops. Zert's gonna make his roll. He fails it, of course. Why wouldn't he? Holy shit. 31. Sheesh. You hear Zarut let out a hefty, painful exclamation. And then those of you in the crowd that are not actually here see Guimon looking pretty fucking proud of himself.
Oh, he just killed him?
Yeah.
Like no ring?
5, 6. No, he popped the ring last round.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Sorry, thought I did. Okay, now Guimon's coming over here. Zarut's donezo. Get him off this. You're up. One v one situation.
The buttons don't give spell slots back, right?
No. Generally just healing.
Okay, so Zarud or Guimon is not a sorcerer. Guimon is probably a wizard
What's the
and
vibe?
has no ability to get spell slots back. I wouldn't see him. I'm
always
gonna
hold an action too.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the foot of the stairs and hold a chromatic orb.
Alrighty. All right, sounds good. Guimon's gonna come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, running around. You may release your chromatic orb. I'm assuming you are holding it to see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an upcast.
Alrighty, that does hit. For a good amount of damage. Guimon's looking pretty rough. Oh, I guess they probably would have announced that Zerut had fallen as part of the whole thing too, so you would know for sure. All right, he'll run one more and shoot at what he saw or where he saw. With why not? Let's upcast a fireball. Deck save, please. Oof. 5, 10, 20, 25, 32, 35 points of fire damage. It is your turn as Guimon throws a fireball, looks at you standing up after the explosion. Very disappointed, very tired. Okay.
I'm gonna hit the button.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll 3d4 plus 3. Sorry, plus 4. So you get 12 points of healing. I've been totally forgetting about these. Just realized the fucking bracelet. Well, whatever. roll a 2d4 plus 2, please, right now. For that last. Alright, sweet. He's still looking rough. You're up.
Okay, so I still have spell.
Yeah, that's the free action. Just slap it.
Make a wisdom save.
Uh-oh. Oh, what's his wisdom? He fails. What is he?
No, turtle.
Weemon, turtle. Oh, come on. Alrighty. Weemon is a turtle. He will run in your direction.
I'm sure he will.
Fly.
He will trot in your direction.
That's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click on me. Next turn.
Alrighty, Guimon charges 20 feet forward with his dash. I'm assuming you're running to the health.
Yep.
Gotcha. Alright, your turn.
30, 40, 50, 55. Slap that button.
Alright, another 3d4 plus 4. Meanwhile, Guimon will dash again. It's a little too small right now. Your turn. So you get your 14, no, 16, sorry. Well, that was
I
all
keep
fours.
directing it. Is there a rule like if you get thrown out of the ring, you're disqualified?
Not necessarily, because they know about flying and spells that knock you back and stuff.
Shame. I'm gonna dash back over here.
Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4. Guimon's gonna be right about here before he just kind of like freaks out. Little turtle Guimon.
Before he freaks out.
Yeah, I see someone so close to him. He's charging with his mouth open, ready to bite you. Holy shit.
Let's have that turtle make a dex save, please.
Yeah, he fails. He fails. So the turtle is blasted with lightning. Turtle's knocked backwards, where Guimon comes back, and then Guimon is knocked backwards and falls to the ground, and the announcer calls out that Ghozaek is the winner. Guimon can no longer fight. Ding ding. Nice.
Yeah, ding ding, bitch.
Ding ding, bitch. Yeah. Alright. Well done, Ghozaek. You may collect your winnings.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's close enough.
Do not have me roll for them.
Alright. So, that is that. Back to the city. Well done. Right. So, the 14th, a couple days after that, it has now been 20 days. Atticus, are you prepared to roll 3 Constitution saves, please, and thank you.
I'm not prepared, but I'm doing it.
By the way, Alex, I DM'd you the stuff I'm
Good
buying at the
start.
market.
Was
Alrighty.
one of them
Sounds
the
good.
bread sword?
Atticus should have just tied himself to Elaros, get
Was
that
one
plus
of them
5.
the what?
The bread sword?
The stale
No.
breads.
A stale loaf of bread cut loosely into the shape of a sword?
We can
Some
retcon it
good
into me
rolls.
buying that as well. Do you want it?
I'm not gonna say no for 3 copper.
Alright.
Okay, I will add.
We're not getting the small jar of googly eyes.
Atticus. So you guys can talk about
Oh,
what you
no.
want to get all you want. That first roll. So a couple days goes by, and you're feeling pretty good actually. You're feeling maybe like a little bit better than normal. You're like, wow, this stuff works. Whatever it is, I don't know what's being shot into my arm, but it fucking works. A couple more days go by. You're still feeling good. Still feeling great. The third set of days goes by, and day 20 comes. And you're just like, wow, dude, I don't know what this is, but I should have done this when I was younger. Like, every day. Because it's great. Now go ahead and roll 1d4 for me, please, and thank you.
Ooh.
2. Okay. Roll a d8.
God, I don't like these.
7.
I don't like
Oh,
these
okay.
at all.
So you gain 7 maximum health.
Ooh.
Wherever.
Okay, I like.
That was not the most exciting one on there, but it's good, which is good. Because not all of them are good. In fact, most of them are not. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I did roll really high.
Yeah, you did. You did roll good.
11 on nat 20.
So, you feel good, Atticus. You're feeling fresh. You're feeling great. And
Stop the narration. There's no buts, right?
No,
Okay.
probably not.
You grow a tail.
Yeah.
You already have a
Wait.
tail.
I already have a tail.
All right.
Oh
So
my god. Where did this come from?
now we only have one thing left. We're on the down trot. This is mostly housekeeping stuff, mostly coming in now. So Vesper, you spoke with the arbiters, or at least an arbiter. Very bureaucratic situation. You told him however much information you wanted to tell him. If you want to message me that, or just let me know real quick, I guess.
I would have just been like, I would have said it, like told him everything. Here's what I know.
Okay, sounds good. Like I said, it's a very dry, bureaucratic exchange, but you do feel like the information was passed along, and it was
I'll
legit.
also like say that they can confirm with people in arrival since we
All right,
also spoke to people there.
sounds good, and they will assure you that they will reach out. Sounds good. Ghozaek, during this time, you have been hanging out, shopping, and you get the new drip that you so requested, especially with that win. So, however, whatever clothing changes you want to do or whatever, that's up to you. Zoot, I mentioned earlier, you did attach your arcane grappler. It took maybe a couple days, but just mostly working out the kinks. So you have that now.
For it, like, come on over or something.
Yeah. Ghozaek, you wanted to make an investment, is that correct?
Yeah, find someone to invest in.
Would you like... I have 3 options for you. Someone who is researching new spells. Someone who... That's option 1. Option 2, someone who is researching new technology. Or option 3, someone who enchants, like, magical items.
Oh, go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, now you remember, you got to hear elevator pitches first, or else you're really just investing in the person.
This is more like background stuff.
That's true.
I mean, all of them seem fairly charismatic. I would say the first 2 are probably going to pay you more dividends, just straight cash. The third one, who knows? Maybe they'll make you something.
I just got a new arm I have to pay off. I'll do the researching spells.
Alrighty. Sounds good, thank you. Alright, so now for the money exchange. So here is the options for lodging for everyone that is named Ghozaek, because you did something else. You get you get to choose poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy, or luxury. Those are your 5 options for what kind of situation for lodging. Obviously, the cost is going to go up. So what does everyone want to have done?
Is there an option for bamboozling your way into a bunch of different people's beds?
That is an option, probably, if you so desire. Just make a persuasion check. I guess anybody else wants to do that too.
I don't
Prospero
think she would
would as
actually
well.
do that.
Oh no.
You need a persuasion check for that? Let me,
No,
No. Okay.
let's see. Right
Bess
there.
will just go mid-tier.
Zoot.
Doesn't
Yeah,
work.
probably not. I mean, maybe you get in one bed, but it's probably not gonna be a night stay sort of situation.
Dang. My B.
Oh, and Prospero, sweet Prospero
Prospero
boy.
doesn't make it into anybody's bed.
No.
No, my
Neither
God.
Prospero nor Zoot succeeds.
Prospero probably tries so hard that one night he doesn't actually end up making it back to his bed because he's so sad about it.
God.
He just goes and hangs out with the zoo animal.
Yeah, he just finds his way into some weird ditch or something. So poor, modest.
Which would be closest to the workshop? That's actually what kind of matters here.
That's also another thing. You have 3 options for the workshop. This, I guess, will be related. Do you want a basic one, which is just gonna be workspace, hardly any tools, standard craftsman, or fully equipped?
I don't think he needs a fully. Well, I guess what's the price difference?
4 silver per day for a basic, 1 gold for the craftsman, and 3 gold for the fully equipped. Per day.
I think he'd probably be doing the craftsman. I don't think he needs like the. Well, if he's working on Sylvie's armor, I'll just do the expensive one.
Okay. Then the closest for you would probably be like wealthy or comfortable. Probably wealthy.
Okay.
Yeah, Solveig is good too. Sorry, I guess I should mention that. She does have an apartment.
I'll do comfortable as well.
Comfortable. All right. Ghozaek, you have you're renting as well, so you are good. Atticus, that's 4. Yeah, that's everybody. Right. Yeah.
How much is a month?
So modest is 15 gold for the month. Comfortable is gonna be 24. Poor will be 3 gold. I think that covers everybody. Yeah. So that's lodging. Ghozaek, you spend 30 gold on your apartment. It's fairly nice, but it also comes at a lower cost because you're not just doing a new room every night. 5 gold for the research. Subtracted. However much you want to say you spent while shopping, I'll leave that up to you. Depends on how much you wanted to buy. And then
Get the calculator out.
and then I'll have you roll for your other fights. And you didn't get to fight too much because you were spending a lot of time resting. So it is a bit lower. I'll send you the number for that, and then you can roll it. Actually, it doesn't really matter. You can roll. Yeah, I'll just send it to you. Whatever. Well, that's not the right. I don't know how to type.
What is that?
There you go. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. Vesper.
8D not 199. Ooh.
I hit the wrong key. Vesper, you want to make 3 performance checks for me to see how your performances go throughout the month.
Sure.
So it goes like that's gold.
Performance? Oh god. So that's 1 natural 1, which is a 10 total.
Jesus, still a 10.
21.
Okay.
And 19.
19. Okay, so you're gonna roll this much. This will also be in gold. What name do I can't use Emma because it's not in there. That's fine.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Brain. Yeah, good luck with that. That's gonna be fun to roll. Prospero, if you want to roll 10d20 for your small jobs, and Atticus 40d20 for your bigger jobs.
4 or 40?
40.
40. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
There's only one in there.
That's a lot of 20s. Alright, so this is how much gold you guys are
What's
making.
the average? How did I roll compared to the average of that?
Oh my God, Benjamin.
Damn, you rolled a lot of 20s at the beginning, and then it got worse.
Why didn't I get more jobs?
You said you were doing less job work and more other stuff. That's fine.
Huh.
And then Zoot, you can subtract 30 gold for the workshop for the craftsman. Or no, sorry. For the good one, it was 90 gold for the month.
Okay. Okay.
And Elros, you can do nothing.
It was
I'm
all in
poor.
gold, right?
Yes. All right. Wow, this timing is pretty good.
I'm pretty sure.
No. So the last thing that we will close with is going to be a message that Ghozaek is going to receive from your father.
Faja. Wow, good roll, Grant.
Thanks, I was proud of it. Hit average. That's all that matters.
True, yeah. I'd say it's above average.
And then we can
And
go
below.
like this. Who am I missing? Zoot. There we go. Alright. So, you guys will be the 15th for lunch meeting in the tavern. The... Fuck, what was it called? The Right Plim.
Classic.
With plans to be made, or whatever. Obviously, we are a little low on time, but if you guys want to just discuss, you know, whatever you feel like discussing, whatever you think comes next.
Yeah. Well, I did go to the market, and you know, as I do, I look around for everyone else. And I did happen to get a couple things that I think people might like. Zoot's gonna pull out like a bag of stuff real quick. So I want to get these out before I forget that I have them. He's going to hand a book of dwarven poetry to Atticus. He's gonna reach into his bag, pull out a small little biba cactus, and put that in front of Prospero, along with a magical chain.
Buh.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Wha- Can you write this down?
Yeah, I'll put it in chat.
I have to remember.
And then this chain is warm whenever an awakened plant is nearby. So an intelligent plant, it tells you if a plant's intelligent.
Oh.
If it's warm. So,
Oh.
so you can have an educated conversation.
Nice.
Thank you.
Vesper, this seemed up your alley. He hands you a smut novel named It's Just Business.
About
two rival shop owners who fall in love.
Is this a Hallmark movie?
No, it's a smut
Sounds like one.
going as cheesy as possible.
See, maybe you just want to like read a passage or two out for us.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
He's gonna go get.
Ooh, get the idol.
Grabbing
one.
one off my shelf.
Oh, by the way, I guess I should
Get
probably
the-
mention, Ghozaek also has a metal arm now.
He has one on his
idol.
body.
It no longer has a right arm?
Wait.
Right arm.
Hold.
No, if you're
hold.
reading from that one, you should pick
Warmer,
Neon
warmer.
Gods.
No,
I
wait. Where's
also
Neon?
updated the
I
drip,
don't see
Alex.
it.
Oh shit.
It's on the second shelf.
Oh no. Okay.
Although,
Yes.
Oh, we gotta
That one.
Here.
Oh. Wait.
Here, hold on. I gotta do this. Hold on. Save.
A passage.
Ghozaek. There we go. That is fucking sick.
Oh. Shit. It's a little bit different.
Uh,
You got a hair.
Don't
you
delete the other one
dyed
yet.
your hair?
Don't delete the other one yet.
Did you dye your hair or what?
No, his hair's the same color.
The
That is not the same color.
things are overlooked, okay? I can change the hair color. I still have it open.
I opened it right up to a sex scene.
Nice, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Marita.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear it.
For
Okay.
the YouTubes. Alex
Well,
casually
it
meets
starts
him.
out by saying he hesitates so long. I think he's going to deny me again. Finally, he curses, reaching over my head to take one of my hands and bring it down to press against his chest. Then he repeats the motion with his other hand. The skin is marred, too smooth in some places and raised in others.
Ghozaek. Ghozaek.
Scars. I'm feeling scars. You'll have
A
to
button
read the
pop.
rest.
A button pops.
I was drinking, damn you.
And anyway, okay, I found this dragon tooth, Ellie. I thought, you like dragon stuff. Might be
That's
kind of
awesome.
fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
That code's
And
I've
fine.
then,
heard, I've heard some people can tell if it's chromatic or metallic, but I have no idea. I'm just gonna pretend it's chromatic though.
yeah,
Oh, give it here. I can.
Metallic? I don't know. Would I rather have it be on a chromatic if it's dead?
I feel like
Yeah.
you'd rather have it be metallic or
Yeah,
chromatic. Yeah.
There, Alex.
Eddie
Now
Rose,
it's up to
can
you
I
with
see
the right
it?
color.
Oh, the right hair color.
I'll give it to Etiquette. You know, it's just Ella Ross, right? You don't want to go Ellie Ross.
Eddie Rose, yes. He takes a look at it and he goes, "Yep, I have no idea. Here you go. I just wanted to look at it." What was even different in that? Go. Oh,
color.
and then,
okay.
And then go. I've got a couple things for you. Well, here's a bread, I guess. It's just
This
it's
bread.
In the shape of a sword.
in the shape of a sword. Yeah, some baker got creative, and I thought you might just swing it at someone for shit.
It's pretty cool.
I don't know. You feel like
Very
the,
cool.
yeah. And then I've also got this wine skin and this ice cube. He kind of like brandished it as an ice cube that doesn't get cold, so you basically have a freezing, like a mug that chills stuff for you. I was thinking,
Oh,
Now that is cool.
Yeah.
that is cool.
yeah, no, I mean it doesn't melt. This ice cube doesn't melt. It's magical. That's like the. Anyway. I got a bunch of
Insane.
other crap too that you'll see before. Like, oh yeah, Jeff. Oh, Jeff, come over here for a second.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I got you a friend.
Wait a second.
Zoot's gonna pull out what appears to be a roll of tape.
What appears to be and most likely is just a roll of tape.
It's a mimic.
Okay, so,
I hate him.
What?
wait. No, but he's like no. See, look, the Zoot will kind of like poke at it until it like moves a little bit.
Okay. And
See,
it wiggles.
it's like he can be like he can help you out.
Hey,
we're-
you want to learn some karate?
Jeff's like about to come punch it.
Don't wait, no, come on, don't hurt it. Come. He's supposed to like help you, like keep you company when we're out and doing stuff.
He's gonna land on the opposite shoulder of wherever the tape is being held out. Just look at it.
What? I mean, he
That
likes
one's a prima donna.
he likes eggshells too.
Well, why don't you lead with that? Jesus.
He's gonna fly over and grab it.
I don't know if Buck likes eggshells. Let's see. Yeah. Among many other things, there were these treasure maps that you might find interesting, Ellie. If you still need if you
still need something to do in town, they're around.
Nice. Nice.
I mean, I'll take them, but I think I got something going on here.
Yeah,
Maybe
no, it's
Tip-
fine. Just
you might
if
appreciate
you have
it.
time.
Tim might appreciate it, but
Yeah. Yeah, you can try. You can give them to him if you want to.
You certainly can.
well, I mean, Tim might appreciate it if I was doing it.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it'd
yeah.
probably cost a little less.
Yeah, he might trade you some favors if you find the treasure. Yeah,
We'll see on
anyway.
that one.
Yeah, a couple other things. There's a lot of stuff I need to go through. Shit, enough. In character, this is one by one as much long as I thought this was gonna be.
All good.
Zoot pulls out a magic music box and says, "Well, everyone, give it a crank. Just one. This isn't like some weird sexual thing. This is like."
I'm gonna crank it once.
I didn't think it was a weird sexual thing until you had to clarify that it wasn't.
Well, Ellie was just giving us a weird look. You know?
I don't think I've ever done anything with a music box before.
Okay, well, let's not start that today either. No, it's just okay. Maybe I should clarify. This music box can only be heard by people that have cranked it before. So I don't know what the occasion will be where that is relevant, but having everyone have given it like 1 or 2 spins, you know, is probably beneficial to us in some capacity at some
Oh,
point.
it's like a secret alarm or a key that we know when to do something.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
we don't know what yet.
Yeah,
How loud
I
is
mean,
it?
what?
How loud is it?
Oh fuck if I know.
Well, let's crank it.
Find
Find
out.
Well,
Atticus
I'll
is
crank
gonna
it.
crank that thing.
Is anyone here not going to crank it?
I mean, maybe not in public, but sorry.
I mean, you can crank it out in private if you want.
Atticus is gonna take into his room just to crank it real quick.
Oh no.
I
Okay,
don't
sorry.
want to be here anymore.
I'm done.
How loud is it?
It's not too loud. It's standard music box, like a nice little melody.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy.
That's
Could be
pretty crazy.
useful, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. Let's see what else I got. Anything else that matters? Well, I mean, I kind of got this cube, but it's just kind of just for shits and giggles. What color is it today?
Purple.
Oh, purple.
This is
Yay.
gonna be the new Freddy. Oh no!
Yeah, it's just
Amazing.
it's a mood cube. It just interprets how you're feeling each individual day. If this
what does
thing's
purple
red,
mean?
Excellent, excellent.
I mean, purple could mean any number of things, really, Atticus.
Well,
It's not
so
for
it's
us to know.
Well, then how do you interpret it?
Who's that interpreted? It just has moods.
Well, then how do you know that it has moods if you don't know what it means?
You're asking a lot of questions.
You're not answering any of them.
Okay, purple probably means I don't know. It's the color of
Probably?
royal. Mood cubes are not an exact science, Atticus.
And people call me the crazy old man, and not Zoot, with
crazy young
explosives
man,
in his
thank you very
bag and a mood cube that he doesn't know the moods to.
We're talking life proportions. I'm still younger than you.
Ooh.
I mean, you're still very fucking old.
What?
Ah,
No, I know. I get that. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. We've got this weird stone that I found. It's kind of neat.
how does it tell the time, but you can't see the time when it tells it?
No, it's just a stone. That'd be stupid.
Oh yeah, it really would be, wouldn't it?
Oh, I've got this. Oh, I got this wooden cane that stands upright. Zoot's just gonna he has like this wooden cane and he just like drops it, and it just like shoots
Just
straight up,
stands there.
like it got stuck in the ground.
Oh, what are you gonna do with that?
But probably turn into a table or something.
The kind of table
He's
that's
all
never
turned into-
knocked over.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it seems convenient.
Yeah.
So can you push it over then, or is it just like
No, you gotta lift
stuck?
it up. I think.
Atticus is gonna
Well,
try
actually,
and like push it
yeah,
over.
yeah, it's actually gonna see if you can push it
Yeah.
over. Does it push over?
Yeah, so it's not like an immovable rod. It just like if you set it down, it'll just stay there. But if you like push it, it'll fall over.
Okay, so it takes like a reasonable effort to knock it over.
Well, like I mean, not you can't like breathe at it and knock it over. But like if you just like any reason, I mean, Atticus is old and frail. He can push it over without straining
Yeah.
He's not
himself.
frail.
He's old.
But it's more like would it theoretically be able to be used as like a side table or something?
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
Okay.
It'll be
Sweet, okay.
probably the world's most sturdy side table.
Okay, so it's more sturdy than that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's thick. Okay, and then I've also I've got this pen. If you speak it, if you're holding the cap, all the words you say are put on paper, transcribed, as you might say.
That
We
does
could do-
that doesn't need you to have paper, by the way.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah,
It's just
no,
right-
no,
right-
it does. So you need to provide paper, otherwise it'll just write in the air and won't do anything.
Good thing it's like a
Yeah,
three
so-
has like a
Yeah.
3D printer in his back in his like frickin' bag because he needs a
Would you
protector.
like put it against a wall and then
It
like
could
talk
run on the wall.
louder to make bigger letters?
Maybe. If you yell,
Yeah.
it's just caps lock.
Yeah, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, the roll of tape is a mimic, by the way, if that wasn't clear. It's docile. It's docile. It isn't gonna
Oh.
bite you unless you really piss it off or something.
Well, what does it do?
It's just tape. It looks like tape.
But is
It's
it
a-
actually tape?
No, it's a mimic.
It mimics tape.
Yeah, it looks like tape.
But-
It's the function of it right now is to be Jeff's friend.
Can you make it look like butter?
I don't know. Haven't tried it. We'll see. I don't know. I actually don't know the level of intelligence of this mimic, so we'll see. Maybe we'll try that out later.
Well, Z, I really appreciate you getting gifts for me and also everyone else.
Yeah, no problem. I just thought of everyone while I was out on a little shopping spree. Oh, okay,
As do I. I've talked to a lot of stupid plants lately.
But I just put this stuff in chat. But yeah, so let's see. We're a month in. I assume people told us about that like underground passageway that they
Yeah.
did all this stuff for. Are we about there in the
2
timeline?
days, I think.
Yeah, today's the 15th. The 18th is when it said to start, and then the 20th for the Great Fair.
Yeah. Well, it was a good vacation. Did it say we were supposed to meet down in that tunnel for the event, or is that just?
I don't think it says.
It didn't give a location.
Maybe it's like one
It
of those
just-
things where it comes to you.
Oh, well, that'd be
Hmm.
convenient. I guess.
I
Don't
hope
leave. Don't leave without me when the time comes.
Should we like maybe consider? I know everyone's been staying wherever, but should we maybe consider like all staying in one place for the next 7 days or so?
Yeah, I mean, all my work's done at
Might
the
as well.
shop, so I'm fine. I'm just chilling for the next couple of days.
I agree.
We can't really afford some of the fancy places you guys have been staying, so
We can go down. I don't mind. I'm just spending my money because I got it.
I think the rent of my apartment's up anyways.
Wait, you own an apartment?
No, I was renting it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why weren't we there the whole time?
It's a 6-bedroom. What the hell?
It-
Yeah, I mean, Elvar's like, I can always pay for yours if that's all right. It doesn't cost that much, really.
It seems like you guys have been at this a bit longer than I have, and
Yeah.
have a little bit more than I do. So I
Yeah,
appreciate if
we're
you did.
rich.
If not, I can just stay at the place I've been staying at. It's pretty cheap, pretty affordable for me.
No, we might as well stick together.
Yeah,
Works best.
But you'll really like the nicer pillows.
I
They
wouldn't
are.
know.
They don't smell like hay.
Well, they help with the back
Don't-
too.
Don't share
Hey.
pillows with horses. Often.
There it is.
Yep.
Well,
I appreciate that, guys. Thank you.
Elros, since you seem to have a knack for finding people nobody else knows about, do you think you could find a Velix Zespra?
Sounds like my name.
Velvex Zespra.
Vespra, not Vespra.
Can you write it down?
You combine the two, you get Vesper.
Yeah,
Velvex.
I will.
Sespra.
maybe it's my
Write it
real
down.
parent.
You in another life.
Oh. Yeah, I should have probably put it in the chat.
Do we have to like do anything to prepare for this weird scavenger hunt we have to go on?
So something that Elros is like doing research on that and stuff, but Alex has not necessarily shared that exact stuff with me yet, so I don't know.
Correct. So basically, what you've learned is that his little thingy is a multi-step hidden like puzzle.
We're going geocaching, guys.
So the first step will generally give you a hint as to where to start, and then there'll be like 1 or 2 or 3 hints to find it, and then once everyone finds it, or like once people start finding it, then it's just a grinder of this generally very difficult like dungeon or whatever. I mean, it might be in a house, it might be in a dungeon, it might be in whatever, but the best you can do to prepare is really the same you would do for any other sort of adventure. There's not
Maybe
one
we should
particular.
go grind some XP real quick.
Is there keys that are found at different points in a leaderboard that is announced to everyone?
No.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Do you provide crafting XP, or is it only XP through combat?
Who knows?
I can make a bunch of iron daggers really quick if we need to.
You're just gonna raise your average level? No. Yeah, there's not really anything particular. I would say one thing you do learn too is that it is very difficult, and the average person does not survive very often if they try. Like, this is like
They die.
they die. Yes, it's like you have to survive to the end, and there is like generally 1 to 2 victors a decade, and it happens every year.
Oh.
Oh my
Well,
god.
shit.
So
The odds are not in our favor for all 6 of us
but
making it
the
out.
payment that you heard is fucking huge. Like, big
Are
fucking money.
people like allowed to team up, or is it supposed to be individual?
Yeah, no. And anyone would tell you never to go in alone because you will fucking die.
Okay.
It's generally like groups of people that will do it.
Jesus. So this guy just holds a fucking death tournament right before like a
Hunger
fancy thing.
Games.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
pretty
Let's
much.
hope it's not
Yeah,
Hunger
do
Games.
people fight each other during the tournament?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
if
but
you
Trev-
can, like,
Hell?
I mean, you can convince people to like work with you a little bit, but
We're good at
they're not going to
persuasion.
share with you. You know, chances are, because this is life-changing money.
We should backstab them as soon as we get them on our team.
This sounds a little bit terrifying.
I'm sure we'll be all right.
How many
We've gone
groups
through
are
worse, haven't we?
set to try it each year?
Generally, like, a good amount of people will, like, a lot of people will start and be like, nope, and they'll just like leave. They'll be like, like, you know, a lot of people will come in thinking they're ready to go. A lot of just random people or craftsmen, and they get to like the first room if they ever find it, and they're just like, those are giant monsters, and I cannot beat those. I'm just gonna go ahead and get out, and usually they get out.
How long does this? Is it like a 2-day event, or does that usually last a day?
He usually starts it for 2 days before the fair, but he'll continue for several days. Not always,
Right, is
not
he
always the
the
same.
only
Shit.
one who plans everything, or like does he have people that help him? Like, could we try to spend the next like couple of days to like try to get info on what we might be encountering?
You can try. Usually he said to do it all by himself. That's why it takes so long.
Man's a fucking myth. He probably doesn't even exist.
Well, let's scope it out
Hard to
anyway.
find.
Maybe
Yeah.
like we can figure out where he's been shopping or whatever.
Yeah, there's always options to look around. All
So I'm
right,
trying to find the jester. I feel like.
search.
And then maybe we should like stock up on some healing potions.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm gonna do that.
And like other magical items that might be helpful.
Always true.
So we don't go in empty-handed.
Imagine someone thinking.
I'm
in the
really
party.
trying not to die. I made a
preparing.
promise, and I sort of need to hold myself to that promise.
It's fair.
I've got a whole arsenal of random shit ready for this.
Yeah, Zoot just prepared for the
Like
goddamn
more-
apocalypse. So
Like I just read you the stuff I gave you guys, and this.
the man kept like 13 million things.
That's
from him.
mostly everything, just completely random. Roll off of trinket tables and stuff.
That's fun. I like it.
All right, so we'll end there.
Real fast. Who is Velvex? Vespra?
Velveeta.
I don't know. I just got a message that I was supposed to find him.
From who?
My dad.
Oh,
Papa.
one of those.
Oh,
Oh,
Do you have like a time frame?
Probably sooner rather than later.
Okay.
One of the people sitting at the table nearby overhears this and goes, "You're looking for Velvex? I know her.
One, rude, but two, yes.
You guys are talking very loudly."
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Found information, Ghozaek.
it's not our fault that the band isn't in today and they have a juggler instead. You know, this is the usual volume you need to talk in here.
Hey, you're right. That's fair. So, yeah, I know where she's at. How much you willing to pay me to find out? He's gonna like raise an eyebrow at you.
why
Ghozaek.
don't you just do like a really kind favor for a stranger? Sweet solicitation.
God damn it! I put the dice away. Motherfucker.
I'll roll for you.
No, I got it. Don't worry.
A nat 20 HP, wow.
No, you don't want that 20 here.
Oh,
He's gonna look over at you, Vesper. His eyes going from like a "Who the fuck are you?" to like a "Who the fuck are you?" And he goes, "You're right. I'm sorry. I just bad day. It's been a long day." She owns I think a bar on the east side of town or something. It's the big tall one on the hill. They do a lot of gambling there.
Okay. Like a casino?
Yeah, I think they do casino stuff. Yeah.
That sounds exciting. I always like a little gamble.
I
Yeah.
have a feeling.
A little high for my pay grade, but
You'd think your dad would know, like the owner of a pub.
I have a feeling I've met Velvex now that things are being put together.
and we'll end there.
Is this the lady you screwed over?